The Jamaica Health Box Starter Box includes 6 products designed to improve overall health: circulation tonic, enhances blood flow, reduces swelling, and increases oxygen to the heart; colon cleanser, cleanses intestines, removes toxins, and improves body oxygenation; noni detoxifier tonic, boosts the immune system and energy, and treats various health issues including allergies and arthritis; Bisivera tonic, cleanses liver, kidneys, and lymphatic organs, and boosts energy; blood purifier, purifies blood, reduces cholesterol and blood sugar, and improves skin health; never tired roots, energizes the body and nourishes the nervous system. Visit jamaicahealthbox.com or call 9293-140106. Lioness Ready Multivitamin blends essential vitamins, minerals, and plant-based extracts, including plant extracts and antioxidants. From cranberry extract to green tea extract, these botanicals support heart health and boost your defenses against oxidative stress. Vitamin A supports vision and immune function. Vitamin C boosts immunity and promotes collagen production. Vitamin E shields against oxidative stress, nurturing heart health. Calcium carbonate and magnesium build strong bones. Vitamin D enhances calcium absorption and immune function. B vitamins aid in energy production. Zinc supports immune health and skin. Biotin promotes healthy hair, skin, and nails. Embark on your wellness odyssey. Visit jamaicahealthbox.com or call 929-314-0106.
Lion Ready Multivitamin. Vitamin A supports vision and immune function. Vitamin C boosts immunity and collagen production. Vitamin E protects cells and supports skin health. Calcium and magnesium build strong bones and aid muscle function. Vitamin D enhances calcium absorption and mood. B vitamins aid in energy production and brain health. Zinc and biotin support immune health, skin, hair, and nails. Botanicals enhance cardiovascular health, immune function, and overall wellness. Embrace the Lion Ready lifestyle. Visit jamaicahealthbox.com or call 929-314-0106.
We're joined here today with one of our clients, Mahogany, who will be sharing her journey with the use of our Fibroid Buster Kit, as well as how she's been able to use that and educate others. So thank you for joining us, and we'll look forward to a wonderful time with you, Mahogany. Thank you for joining us. Now, you purchased not too long ago our Fibroid Buster Kit, and you followed the regimen. Would you please share with us and the listening audience how that's affect your life in a positive way?
Okay, well, at this point, I am 98% fibroid free. After
Wonderful.
having about 14 pounds of fibroids in 2009 and having surgery to have them removed, I then had to go through it's really invasive, and it was something I didn't want to do, but it ended up happening. At the time, no one taught me how to heal myself. No one told me anything about any natural medicines or anything like that. So, I just did whatever medically my doctor said to do, because of course that's what they get paid to do.
Right.
So it got to the point where and it had a lot to do with my eating. I found out later. I ended up having them grow back 3 years after they were removed surgically, because my diet didn't change and nothing about the way that I actually cared for myself changed. So then a friend had also mentioned at the time to she said, well, start doing plant-based, start eating natural, stop eating the fast food. And they started to shrink slowly. But then I would always fall back in and eat something I shouldn't have or get back into the regimen. But at the point where I came in contact with your product, they were suggesting that I have surgery again, because they said that they were going back and they were getting bigger. So I did a 30-day regimen, did a strictly plant-based diet, and now they're not there.
Right. So this Fibroid Buster Kit basically showed up at a point in your life where you are like at an impasse.
Exactly.
You're about to be suggested another surgery.
Exactly.
And this product, along with the instructions on how to eat plant-based diet, basically was able to shrink and eliminate the fibroids from your system.
Yes.
How radical is that?
It was amazing. It was actually really something that I didn't think could happen. And then it just shows that, at a time where I am at the age that I am and not having any children, that these people were attempting to take my womb from me, because after the second surgery, that's the only other option if they grow back.
Right.
So I fought with it for a while because the healing process is ridiculous. I suffered over 300 stitches during after the surgery, and you have portions of your body that are removed that never settle back into place.
Correct.
I just didn't want to do it again. So at that point, I was willing to pretty much try anything that wasn't surgery, and this is what came into my path.
As far as the size of the fibroids, can you give us an idea how big they were and the process that they came out, the elimination process?
Okay. Well, when I initially had them removed surgically, they were mostly large tangerine and cherry tomato size. So the ones that had grown back were still around cherry tomatoes, some as big as maybe a tennis ball. And when they, during the fibroid pleasure kit, I would have light spotting on a couple of days, but nothing major, nothing urgent. And then during my cycle, the actual fibroids themselves, or the masses, would pass, if it was clotting.
Like blood clots. Like
Exactly.
clots. Okay.
Exactly. But they were way darker than anything I had seen before. And so they basically, because it's such a hard mass,
Correct.
by the time they were being eliminated, they weren't as
Right.
dense anymore. So I would pass them during the cycle. During my cycle, it would be a little longer. Instead of being the regular 4 days, it was more like 7. But after the 7, that was it.
So the overall amount that you had originally, you would say how many pounds was probably, did they give you an idea?
Originally, after surgery, before surgery one, I had about 14 pounds of them. When they grew back, I had roughly about 4.
Okay, so about 4 pounds was eliminated with this kit.
Exactly.
By being dissolved and passed out through your cycle, and basically was it very painful process? So
It was just like any normal menstrual cycle. It was
Okay.
no cramping, very pressure, because of course your body is passing something, but nothing that I couldn't deal with, or nothing that is extremely painful or harmful.
okay, well that's good to know, because that way people can, your testimonies let them know this is similar to the CPLS. This is a smooth move. It's not something they need to fear as far as pain. The process works by beautifully and calmly dissolving the fibroid mass or cysts or tumors,
Yes.
because the same kit works for all of those, and eliminating them during your cycle.
Yes.
And so, wow, so 4 pounds of actual fibroids
Yeah.
got eliminated. So this is wonderful. I'm glad you're sharing this. Now, as far as the dietary regimen that you followed along with this, can you, explain
I
that a little
definitely
bit?
took the recommendation of a plant-based diet. I felt like if I was doing something natural for the body, it would be best to eat natural for the body. So it was really strict. It was an adjustment, but it was something I knew that I had to do for my health. So.
Right, and at the end, based on the results, it was definitely worth it.
It was
Would you not say?
definitely worth it.
Okay,
It was
so
definitely worth
we're glad that we're here to provide for you and other women natural solutions to save your womb. We take pride in educating women on how to save their womb, come back into their divine feminine power,
Exactly.
because no nation can rise higher than the stand of his woman. So you are another shining example of someone who's followed the process, who was determined, was also open-minded to look outside the box and avoid going under the knife, and did it the natural way. So this kit, would you recommend this to other women who are going through similar problems like fibroid, cysts, tumors,
I
and so forth?
have, whenever I can let somebody know, because people are very unaware. And I think that, it's just a matter of people knowing exactly what it is that they're putting into their bodies. Nothing is really out here to help us except for things of this nature. So any opportunity I have, anytime a woman is saying that she has any feminine problems or issues, I'm always the one to open the conversation to ask her how. I've given your phone number out so many times.
Thank you for that.
Just because I know it helps and I know it works.
So we definitely advise anyone who's having any female reproductive issues, whether it's fibroids, cysts, tumors,
Endometriosis.
endometriosis, or even just when I have a happy cycle. Thank you very much for coming out
Thank you.
and sharing your testimony with us.
Thank you.
Jamaica Health Box Holistic Fibroid Buster Kit. Fibroids are abnormal cellular growth within and around the uterus or ovaries. This abnormal cell growth is fueled by a toxic mix of ingredients from animal flesh, dairy, sugars, toxic beauty products, excessive hormones, and stress, just to name a few. Our all-natural Fibroid Buster Kit will help eliminate this buildup of toxins and restore your reproductive system to its optimum state if followed as instructed. A plant-based diet is recommended for best results. Some of the symptoms of fibroids and uterine dysfunction, abdominal pain, back pain, heavy menstrual flow and pain, miscarriage, enlarged uterus, constipation, and irregular bowel movements. Holistic Fibroid Buster Kit includes the following: 1 AG7 Female Balancer, 3 capsules once a day, taken together with other formulas. 1 CKLS, colon, kidney, liver, spleen, 3 capsules once a day, taken together with other formulas. 1 Freedom, blood detoxification, 3 capsules once a day, taken together with other formulas. 1 C1, reverses abnormal cell growth, 3 capsules once a day, taken together with other formulas. 1 The Natural Way Booklet, black and white, bonus educational item. Visit us at www.jamaicahealthbox.com. Call us 92931400106.
We have the CKLS. That one deals with the colon, kidney, liver, and spleen for cleansing the system if they've already been quote unquote diagnosed with prostatitis, prostate cancer, swollen, inflamed prostate. Then we know there's already compromising situations happening with the colon, kidney, liver, spleen. So we need to cleanse those systems so things could start functioning properly. We then would have our C1 formula, which is our cancer formula for abnormal cellular growth within the system. This is going to shrink and metastasize cells and tissue that has grown in the area that's blocking the proper urinary flow and causing swelling, pain, and inflammation. We then have our formula called RH, which is specific for men, along with the sister formula SH. These two are specific for men, for prostate, to help restore vital health and nutrition to the gonads, the testicles, to your entire libido, proper circulation, bringing back your zinc uptake, because zinc is a very crucial mineral for men and it's part of the seminospinal fluid. So the RH and SH formulas are specifically formulated to revitalize the male energy. This is going to balance out your testosterone, lower excessive estrogen in the system as well, so that you can also not only recover from prostatitis, prostate cancer, and so forth, but can even lead you, if the desire is to become able to make your wife or someone pregnant. We've used these formulas also in couples that are trying to get pregnant. So this would be the male side of building up and restoring the prostate and the libido and the sperm count for the men.
Now the saw pomelo.
We have also the saw palmetto. This is used for the reproductive system of the man and women. This formula is one of the few that can be used on both sides. So in the man, this would have to restore the testicles, is restore the balance of the testosterone and estrogen in the system. A lot of these diseases are also a result of imbalance in hormones. So this balances out the hormones and also brings proper vitality and chi energy to that lower root chakra and that what the Chinese call the dantian, to put the potency and the vibrancy back in a man. As you know, a man should have a certain amount of go-get-it energy. So this is going to give you back that edge that you need to compete and succeed in the world.
So even if I don't have prostate cancer, this package that we're going to call part of the prostate box number 2, we're going to have a prostate box number 1, a different liquid-based treatment. This is going to be a prostate box number 2. So I'm 51 years old. I can still take these products.
Yes, you can. Matter of fact, we suggest
that many people become more proactive than reactive. So we want to get ahead of the game, as they say. We don't want to wait for you to get sick and then get diagnosed and start having pains and cramps and peeing 5, 10 times a night. We want to actually get ahead of the game, start using these products in a proactive way to keep you ahead of the game, keep you vital, keep you fit, keep you flexible, keep you energetic and powerful in the way you move and operate within your body. So yes, this can be used as a preventative or a proactive approach.
Now, in treating, let's say, the prostate issue, how long and how many batch of these? Would it one order?
If they've been diagnosed with cancer, full-blown cancer in certain stages, it may take 2 or 3 boxes to, along with a lifestyle shift, eating certain foods or maybe abstaining from certain foods to fully heal the issue. So it depends on the level of diagnosis that they're coming with to begin with. So it varies. You may need 1 box if you just have a mild issue that can be corrected. If you have a very severe diagnosis, you may need up to 3 boxes.
Tell me some of the foods that they should consume. What kind of diet they should have?
Okay. So the lifestyle they should have should consist mostly of fruits and vegetable and adequate water, proper alkaline spring water. If they have access to coconut water, that's even better. The foods are a lot of rich, multicolored, as we say, eat the rainbow. So you need your fresh fruits and veggies, your oranges and your limes, lemons, your cabbages, your green leafy veggies, all of your, as much fruits, especially melons. If we're dealing with prostatitis for men or urinary womb issues for women, your melons and berries, to be specific, or even more important. So your watermelon, your cantaloupe, your honeydew, your papaya with the seeds, your cranberries, cherries, blueberry, raspberries, blackberries, all of your plums. These are good for the pipes. That's why the man who masters the pipe is called a plumber. So plums are very good for cleaning out your pipes. These are your prunes and your, purple plums, red plums, cherry plums, apples, and all of the prunes, dates, figs, anything that falls in the plums and cherry categories, and berries, cherries, berries, and plums, and melons are very, very good for dealing with prostatitis, or even for the woman dealing with wombs and ovaries. Mm-hmm. So those definitely be the regular part of the rotation.
Do you recommend also, let's say, the holistic cleanse before they start the treatment?
Yes, we would recommend a holistic cleanse, because that is going to address issues throughout the entire body, and then you can zoom in and focus on the prostate and lower reproductive system.
Exercise, sleep. Give me other holistic ways they should have a good livity.
Oh yeah, thank you. Very, very important. For the holistic approach is mind, spirit, and body. So we want to start off with also the mind, changing the way you look at the world, be more open-minded to the solutions. This starts with meditation, which simply means sitting still and connecting with self. Stillness is really where it begins, where everything is. So a man that does not have self-control cannot be a leader, a ruler of his own kingdom or anyone else. So it starts with learning to still the mind. Be still and know that I am, as they say. The all is all in all and all in all. Reading from a mental perspective, finding at least an hour to read every day, information that's going to improve on oneself and give you the skills needed to overcome whatever you're trying, your challenges, and to make yourself better. On a spiritual practice, connect with earth, with nature, barefoot on the ground, sunlight, fresh air, hikes or walks in the woods, by the ocean, by the river, by the stream, staring at the stars, anything that connects you directly to the greater self, the greater all around you. And then on the physical, the movement systems for proper circulation, it could be Simply starting off with maybe yoga or qigong or tai chi or any kind of calisthenics workout. Start with yourself and the earth. Start with your body weight. Then work your way up to where you're now adding additional weight onto yourself, whether it's weighted vests that you're working out with or free weights or dumbbells, or if you have a workout partner, maybe you're picking them up and running up the hill with them and vice versa. Now that gets you to the point where you not only can sustain yourself, but you can sustain another on top of yourself. That's where the extra weight comes in. So all of that needs to be happening on some level for maybe anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour a day. So you want to schedule your day so you have either a morning routine, meditation, light stretching and exercise, and then follow up with some light stretching again at night before you go to bed. You should always stretch in the morning. Keep yourself flexible in case you have any kinks at night when you slept. Maybe you didn't sleep properly. And you should always do stretching at night before you go to bed. So you go to bed in a relaxed state so the body can heal.
Let's talk about the frequency of sexual activity when you're dealing with the prostate issues.
Yes, so very good question. If you're having prostatitis or any issues with the prostate, this is going to compromise the ability for full erections due to circulation imbalance or impedance. So sexual activity should be reduced during that time so you can heal yourself and just retain the actual seed you do have. It is vital for a man's vital energy to actually not waste his seed. His seed is precious. This is the fluid that recirculates from the testicles back into the system up the spine. That's why it's called seminal spinal fluid. A lot of people don't make that connection with the name. They just use the latter part of the name, spinal fluid. But the proper name is actually seminal spinal fluid. The first part of that name is semen. Seminal spinal fluid. So your semen actually gets retained. High levels of zinc and minerals, potassium, carries higher levels of electromagnetic energy up your spine to your brain. So one of the things we educate men on is that you shouldn't actually waste a lot of your semen because that actually affects how your brain works. And so by being potent and restoring and keeping your sexual energy intact, you actually be able to operate on a much higher mental level. And so even when you do engage in sexual activity, the ancient sciences teaches you how to lock up your prostate so you can engage in sexual activity without even having to ejaculate and waste your sperm.
Thanks so much. Thanks so much. So you do recommend this box number 2. On Jamaica Health Box, we're going to provide different options. Please sign the waiting list, talk to us, check with your doctor with everything that we prescribe to you. We're here for you in a natural way. And all of these herbs that you're talking about in these products are natural, correct?
Yes, 100% natural. We only deal with what came from nature. No synthetic or man-made. Everything is passed down to us from the way it was used by indigenous peoples for thousands of years.
We're going to continue a discussion at a later time because we have a lot of different products to discuss. Thank you so much again, Montego. This is Randy for Jamaica Health Box. Give us the last bit of information, please.
Yes, the information we presented here is for your healing, your restoration. We help you experience the unlimited you, and we look forward to being of service to you, Jamaica Health Box, to help heal the world so we can have a much better life every day. More peace, love, and light.
So greetings, Yaya. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, my brother. It's a beautiful and splendid time to be here, navigating Earth, you know.
So we get right into it. We have some necessary products for the world. Very unique, coming from Jamaica with over 50 years of development. We're talking about Great Reset. Drinking the starter box from Jamaica Health Box will reset your system. Circulation, immune system, kidney, lymphatic system, and the liver, and the colon, and the blood.
So we made it simple. We made health simple. From the years of experience of Rastafarian and the indigenous Jamaican, we have the best roots coming out of Jamaica for the world. So today is to simplify again. Our products are now in bottles. So our customers before, we have improved our product line. So join us on the Great Reset. And now I'm gonna have Yaya take it over and present to you these amazing products. The starter box and the supersize starter box. Yaya, take it over.
Yes, my brother. It's a pleasure to be here to introduce to the world again, and stress the importance of the starter box and why you should get it. The value in it is phenomenal. Because for one, cleansing out the body is very important. Just by breathing, I always say, just by breathing, taking in oxygen, there's a lot of toxins in the air. So, even if you're living you feel that you're living a healthy life, doing what you should do, think you should be doing, there's a lot of contamination that can get inside the body. So, no one is exempt from doing a detox. Unless you live like in Himalayan mountain, way up in the hills where you're breathing fresh air. So it's important to detox and clean the body. The body needs to be alkaline. We know about that. And to get the body alkaline, the blood, the lymphatics, the liver, the kidney, all those organs have to be in harmony, because it's about holistic health. So we have the colon cleanse, phenomenal product. That's gonna flush out the large and small intestine, all those meat from 10 years ago that's been, itched up in the cavity walls of the colon. We're gonna peel them off, get them out of you. We have the blood purifier, because if you want to clean blood and the colon is still at where it's at, it's going to get back into the blood. So that is why the importance of cleaning the colon first, and then you move on to the blood. Clean the blood, and while you're cleaning the blood, our blood purifier is also building the blood. So iron, a lot of people is in, especially female, they're iron deficiency. So you want to definitely address that issue. We're anemic. We have the chain root is in there. Your sarsaparilla is also in the blood purifier. And the burdock root in there. That's gonna definitely help to purify it and also keep it healthy and strong. We move on to the Noni Detox. The Noni Detox, or Noni Plus. This product here, talk about keeping your immune system up. This is where you want to get on the Noni Detox. You're talking about cancer preventative. You're talking about the Noni Detox. You're talking about the thyroid imbalance issues, which a lot of people suffering from that, because you see, when the thyroid is off balance, you have issues like weight, your metabolism is not, it's not working as it should. Again, fibroids, the Noni is right there. And also the Noni, a lot of people don't realize the Noni works as a diabetic, and also it works for the pressure. So that one bottle gives you multiple, quadruple help. You have the Busy Vera tonic that helps to clean the liver, clean the kidney. You have issues where the lymph nodes, your lymph node there gets swollen because again, free radicals. So you want to get those lymphs down, clean. That's where the Bisivera comes in. Have a circulation tonic. A lot of people, we already know that cardiac arrest is like, the number one leading cause of death, heart attack. And they might say in America, but it's really and truly in the world. Here in Jamaica is not exempt from that. Strokes. People they're eating greasy food, oily food, the preservative. All these things are clogging the arteries. So you want to get the circulation going. A lot of people are seeing where their foot is being swollen because when the blood goes down, it's not coming back. It's because the arteries, the veins, they are all clogged. And the circulation take care of that. Get the heart, the capillaries, all that going. So you don't have to worry about falling down. Surprisingly or not. Because your circulation is good. And we have to get things circulating. The problem is, if the blood is not moving, you can get a stroke. Oxygen needs to get from place to place. So you definitely want to make sure all these pipes and carriers, the road, I like to call them the roads, are clean and clear. This is what the circulation do, clear the way. We have the never tired roads. Again, every so often it's like someone comes to me and they tell me that, the roads, I've been drinking the roads and they do this for me. And I was like, wow, I didn't even, I wasn't aware of that. Because really and truly, quite frequently, for the last couple of, probably about 2 months now, a lot of people have been using the roads for hypertension. It really works for hypertension. It's very good, again, if you have a nervous issue, insomnia. But again, one bottle is not going to solve everything. That's why that's why you have to supersize. You can get two bottles or so in the starter to give you an idea how good it is, because it gives you energy. So you drink the roots now, it will make you sleep. But anytime you get up, you're gonna feel so rejuvenated. You can take on the world. You can take on all the trouble that comes your way that day. That's how phenomenal the roots is. And this roots is coming all the way from Trenchtown. This root has been around for ages. Since Bob Marley, Tootsie Birds, all the Wailers, they all, they endorse this roots from them time till now. And do my best to maintain that quality, So it's some really, really, really good product you're getting. It's not no aftermarket stuff you're getting. It's real love is in the product, which is, that's something you can't really buy. That love. When these products are being put together, we are working with cosmology, astrology, timing. We're working with the cycle. It's not about going there and picking roots and picking herbs and just any time of the day, any time of the month. And a lot of people are not aware. Roots, herbs, see a certain time of the day. There's a certain potency when they're high, just like our body. Right now we're winding down, because we know that later on we want to sleep. Herbs, roots, they all have that same familiarity with the human cycle. So we have to know who and what and where we're getting our product. That is why with the health box, you're getting optimum product because we're aware of all the intricacies of putting together a phenomenal product.
We're going to rewind and get back to the colon cleanse. In the past videos, people want to know more specifics. Why does this colon cleanse work? The ingredients, and why was it built this way? And what makes it different from everything else for cleaning the system?
All right, with the colon cleanse, a lot of people, the funny thing is, a lot of people hear about, a washout. When they hear a washout, they like, man, make up them face, does it taste good? And so forth. I can remember when I was young, going to school, I know that every summer holiday we have to take a washout. And I didn't like it, of course, but I know I have to do it. But with this colon cleanse, not that, I know that taste is part of the whole getting used to. So with the colon cleanse, we managed to formulate it with where it has a simple taste. Because of the ginger being in it, a little clove, and all of these are medicinal at the same time. Now, you have your cascar, you have cascar is it's a really good herb. When you talk about constipation, just cascar by itself, and it's alkaline as well, and that's another good point. You want to use herbs that are alkaline in your product. So the buckthorn is another. It's similar to the cascar, but they complement each other. And we also has a centipede. The centipede is a long time one from Jamaica. The centipede. And with these combination, and also in this colon cleanse, you find that tamarind, another mild laxative, but it also enhances the taste. So there's tamarind in it, and a little of the a certain amount of the cyprian bark, because the cyprian bark is a superb product that helps also with constipation. But these combination tends to just masterfully the product, the colon cleanse.
Let's jump to the blood purifier. People have taken this and noticed that their chin is gone, they've lost weight. It's very powerful, and each of these products have their unique strength, but the blood purifier, what did you do to make it so instant as far as the results?
Again, as I said, I just don't put these herbs together. Each product over time, they come to me what to take out and what to put in. It's a link between the ancestors and my knowledge. So the blood purifier now, when you're talking about you want to clean your blood, we tend to, there is no going around bitter. The blood love bitter. If you want to get those worms out your blood, which they are there, and the blood, they travel in the blood, can go anywhere in your body, in the brain. You don't want them to get to the brain. They don't like the bitters. It's the same thing when if you use the blood purifier as a spray your plant as a pesticide, the pest is gonna stay away from it because they don't like it. So you have your neem, you have the aloe vera is in there, you have your bitterwood chip, and when you talk about the bitterwood chip, that's bitter. Another masterful ingredients that's in there is also the what's the name root, the burdock root, and then we have one more ingredient that is also bitter, and I noticed this ingredient again. It depends on the time when you harvest it. It's even bitter at a certain time. And this root is known to treat cancer, severe cases of cancer. And a lot of people, by itself we sell it a lot. And that you should know. So when you put it in the blood purifier with the cheney root and the sarsaparilla, you're getting a blood elixir. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They don't get any higher than that. And as again, these are alkaline herbs. Feel me? The dandelion root, the cheney root, sarsaparilla, the neem, aloe vera. And a lot of people don't know the wild aloe vera either. That's another one a lot of people don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the difference. The wild aloe vera.
Mm-hmm. This is great. This is wonderful. People always wanted to know what's unique about these products.
Yeah. So you see this blood purifier, it'll clean up any severe case of acne, any skin issues you're having. A lot of it's, as I say, it's antimicrobial, antiviral, antiseptic. So you're getting a bottle where you're gonna clean the blood and build the blood. That's 2 in 1.
All right. So I'm going to ask you to lift off the chair just to reduce the noise. You could just move. Yeah, because when you relax,
Okay.
I'm hearing the chair. But when you come back forward and don't touch the back of the chair, like it doesn't create that sound. But this is good. So no, this is great. We understand the uniqueness about that. Now, another product that had a major impact on my life was the busy bear cleanse. I'm seeing instant results in feeling, energy, and reversal of my prediabetes. After I took these products, even the small ones, we recommend if you're over the age of 35, supersize. Get serious about your life. Get serious about cleaning the transmission as opposed to taking over time. Our products are focused on fermentation and movement. Our philosophy in Jamaica Good Life, we're big on magnesium. Movement, I think, is one of our teachings when we're helping people to move things in the blood, move things out of the colon, move toxins out of the body. We see the body is plumbing. That's all it is.
Make sure the kidney, the liver,
Yes.
they are working, they're functioning at their optimum level.
So for movement, here's now the busy bear cleanse. To speak on that, the power of it, it's how necessary. Talk on the busy bear cleanse.
Yeah, as I said, remember that. Especially with the male. Again, when the blood is not moving right, it can't perform as you would love to. you know. But the Bizivera, with a combination of herbs in the Bizivera, you find that it promotes insulin production. Again, remember, it goes back to your metabolism. And that is why the Bizivera is so profound. Because what happened to it is dealing with the lymphatics, it's dealing with the liver, it's dealing with the kidney, and it also helps the blood flowing, promotes the movements of the blood.
Talk about, specific to the liver, the herb, or the kidney. What's in it? When you say Bizivera cleanse, is it one herb?
No, it's never. No, it's not one herb. Even we know about Bizivera. The coconut nut. You know that poisoning. If you should get any poison, that's the first thing you go to. The coconut. And the coconut is in there. You know the coconut definitely, but if you get poison, you know you have to deal with the liver first. So that is one of the major herbs that makes it stand out. And again, it has sarsaparilla, chain roots. Yeah, the aloe vera is in it also as well.
This is great. Now, the noni detox immune system. What's specific about that? Why it's a must, a part of the cleaning system?
Noni has been overlooked. You know, here in Jamaica especially, because you know back in the days they used, you know, we known it to be. It goes by the name of Duppy Soursop, you know. So when you hear about the ghost or Duppy, you know, you don't want to mess with anything like that. But you know, we have grown past that because we have known that we have come to enlightenment where things that they want to keep you from, you know, they give it a certain stigma or name. You know, the noni is a phenomenal fruit, whether you want to get it green or fermented. Even the root you can use. But the noni, and we're talking about one ingredient. The noni is also proven to be a anti-cancer, powerful anti-cancer remedy. And we're talking about just by itself. By itself, it also known to thin in the blood, to any blood clot. It's known to move that. We're talking about by itself. It can balance the thyroid. And a lot of people might be suffering or struggling with even the weight issue, and it's because of, again, an imbalanced thyroid. Because when the thyroid is imbalanced, the metabolism can't work. And that's a big issue. The noni is known to get the thyroid system balanced. And we talk about change and balance, but the noni is good to get things changed to balance.
Yeah.
Fibroids issue again, you know, that is like a major issue. You know, that is an epidemic, really and truly.
We're going to touch on that in the future. We're going to jump to the roots for nerves and for building the body.
But before you go,
okay.
You know, diabetic, again, you should know.
Yes.
Noni is good for that. And the pressure. A lot of people have sinus issue, allergy. We use this noni plus to treat. And to ultimately, with your change of diet or your change of lifestyle, get rid of it altogether.
Before I jump to the roots, let's jump to the circulation tonic. I don't think we got specific. Now, when you say clean the arteries and the veins, what herbs are or why? Is this effective with people with swallowing? What's making it work?
What's making it work is simple. We're using herbs that are wild. We're talking about your bubble lime, which is your wild lemon. That's in it. We're talking about your wild rosemary. You know, annatto. A lot of people don't know this. You know, they don't use annatto anymore, but annatto is ancient. You know, it's not just for food coloring. It's known for circulation of blood. And the red alone of annatto should let you know that. The deep color. In there also we have the wild ginger. You know, is in there. And the key is, again, we know the herbs. You know, garlic is in there too. And again, you want to get the wild garlic.
So, very unique.
Yes.
And location where you receive these herbs, they're not everywhere.
No, as I said, most of these herbs, if I'm not personally harvesting it myself, my sources are specifically instructed. You know, my sources are not just anywhere, anytime source. If I'm not doing it myself. And I'm specific about that. I'm serious about that.
And mostly Rasta men that are dealing with these.
Well, I wouldn't, you know, I'm not gonna say mostly Rasta man, because I deal with humanity, my brother. You know, I deal with humanity. And you see, from your moving and living a certain lifestyle, and once you can be trusted, that's the key. Whether you're a Baalid or a Rasta man, once in my dealings with you, you can be trusted. You're proven to be honest, upright person. You know, but you know, there's a lot of Rastaman that I deal with. You know, and as I said, I deal with other source where, you know, they might not know they're Rasta or might not proclaim, but they're moved upright. And that's the key.
Now let's jump to the roots. I would like to have you take up the roots, because I think we should all drink over 8 bottles of this for the Great Reset. So this never tired roots, just like a tree root, the human being is just a walking tree. Would you concur? Yes. So now that we're walking and we're not rooted, this drink puts us back
in harmony. Okay.
So now, people abroad don't understand the importance of this fermented construct. Okay. So we want to explain to them what fermentation is, what roots is, and why is it an everyday master probiotic, an everyday cleanse, an everyday nerve building. Because if the nerve is balanced, the mind is balanced. Yes. That will lower your blood pressure, of course, because the nerve is in alignment, being such a large part of the body, right? So please extend some more knowledge about the importance of people knowing about this and applying it to their daily life. You have the small bottles that can be drank daily. Yes. And I think for the Great Reset, 8 bottles of the roots should be a part of the Great Reset. Yeah. And that's what we have on the side. So
a roots a day really and truly will keep everything away. That's how I see it.
And you drink a roots a day?
Tell you the truth, I don't drink a roots a day. But when I do drink my roots, I'll just turn this to my head.
The whole bottle.
And just make up for the whole entire week or so, you know, for whatever I miss. That's how I drink my roots. Yeah, and I'm serious about that. And, you know, sometime I might, you know, a week or even 2 weeks might pass and I don't drink any roots. You know, reason being there's, as I say, everything works with the cycle. Of course, we don't, you know, we have to put it to ferment, you know, get it. So sometimes that might happen, but anytime I'm drinking my roots like I should be drinking my roots, I feel energized.
Clear the mind.
Yes, I sleep good. You know, I'm not the type of person who have aches and pain, even though, you know, I have some severe, in the past I have some severe wound, but, you know, once I drink my roots, I have some hip in my step. You know what I mean? And it's important because we deal with a lot of stress. Every individual right now on this planet, they deal with stress. You know, and the nervous system is central. You know, that's the largest organ. That's our sensory. And the roots help that organ to balance out. If a serotonin you need, it helps that organ. Melatonin, it helps to boost all these things to give you to make you feel good. It's a feel good drink. It's a feel good drink.
Let's talk about the roots, the contents, and why important for nerves.
And our ancestors, you know, roots is like one of the, as far back as you can go. Whether in Africa, Jamaica, anywhere you find the indigenous people, really and truly, you will find similar combination where you find 3-man strength. Some of us, you know, might call it 8-man strength, but the 3-man strength, the Medina, the sarsaparilla, your Cheney root, your Noni root, your young coconut root, your strongback. These are things that lift you up, nourish you. Even the baby can drink it. Because what they do is they help to balance the whole body. They're working on many different organs at the same time. Letting the communication, because that's the next thing. When your body is not communicating properly, that's where you get dis-ease. Miscommunication.
Communication between the nerves and the other system.
All the other organs in your body.
It's that hormone balance.
It goes back to hormone balance. And what happened, we think that is only female have these imbalance or issues, but male also.
Talk about the menopause, the pregnancy. Which one of these products, as a woman gets older, like sometimes we hear something about the Noni Detox with the female. Mm-hmm. So what should people be aware of? The do's and don'ts of some of these products?
Well, again, as we move up into age, menopause, when you suffer from these different issues, it's an imbalance. It all goes back to an imbalance, chemical imbalance, cellular. Miscommunication. The cells are not firing like they should. They're not moving the communication, the neurons. This is why you have to cleanse and maintain the body. If you have your house and it's dirty and mucky, you come in, you open the front door, you're stepping on the sofa, the chair, you're gonna trip, you're gonna fall. You can't reach the bedroom. So much things in the way. So this is why we have to clean. This is why we have to maintain. It's very important. The body works just like anything that you find man-made. A house, a car, any mechanical things. Whatever man can design is still mimicking or emulating from the human body. If you don't change your oil, your car is gonna ultimately shut down.
So this is the great reset. How often would you take to supersize once every 6 months or 4 months?
Every 4 months. As I said, Randy, I'm telling you. Funny thing is, when earlier yesterday, I think today I was reading an article where even the drinking water, a bottle of water, where they find many different plastic particles, nano. So I'm telling you, that's what I keep telling people. I said just by breathing the air, you're getting sick. You're getting in free radical toxins are coming into your body, not just by eating, just by breathing. So that is the important why you have a car, they tell you that every so much mileage you change your oil, you change your filter. The human body, again, I said, all these things are mimicking the human body. The human body is not exempt because we're living in a world or an environment. Our environment is a situation. We create this environment and we're living in it. We have to know how to live in it. So, supersize every four months. 5 months, don't let 5 months pass. If you're doing the starter box, it's something to kick your start. You want to do it every 2.5 months.
Now we're going to ask you fermentation. We know the body is mostly liquid, and the value we find in these products are that liquid to clean liquid makes sense.
Yes.
Now we know fermentation creates movement. Dead recognize dead.
Yes.
So the toxin being dead, the good probiotics, the collection of these products being fermented moves things that are not belonging in the system.
Likes attract likes.
Okay, good. So what people need to understand about these products, why I love them personally, is because they have been fermented.
Yes.
So now that movement concept of health becomes really paramount. The entire universe is based on movement.
Movements.
Yeah.
Anything stagnate is,
breathing.
Yes.
So now, fermentation. Why fermentation is so important? Because I say to the clients, it's not the herbs that are healing of the nation. I like to say that it's fermentation that's the healing of the nation.
Fermentation.
Why would that be a correct statement?
All right. Again, I'm going to use the roots as an example. The longer the roots sit, is the better it becomes. And that's fermentation taking place, right? Because what we don't know that fermentation it produces those healthy bacteria, really and truly. That's what it really does. And it can identify the bad bacteria. So, when you might buy a fruit juice, a natural fruit juice, and a couple of days expire, and you say, "Oh, it's not good." It actually is the best. It's the best time to drink that juice. It's actually kombucha.
Yes.
And age. If you look, wine, all these things, age. Look, the longer you on earth is the more wiser you become. It's the same thing. Everything works. It's one concept. It's one blueprint. So fermentation is how we can actually treat disease. And that is why you want to get these liquid, pills, capsules, they work. But liquid gets things really moving, at a fast pace.
So you'll see better,
Yes.
quicker
You see,
results.
longer, and at a longer pace also. Longer interval, I should say. So, we should not be afraid of fermentation. A lot of people might pull about it and be like, But fermentation, when we make, for instance, we do extract. It's actually being fermented.
I want to thank you for talking about the supersize and the starter box. I want you to run over to the shelf and get some of the new products. Okay, welcome back. Let's talk about fibroids. You have a new product. What do you sell this product with? How did you solve the fibroid issue?
All right, with the fibroid, there are some main herbs when you talk about dealing with fibroid. And again, when I speak about these products will help you when you change the whole habits. If you want to avoid operation, surgery, you change your habits and you take these herbs. Now, most of these herbs are all extract or tincture because they're more potent in that form. So with the fibroid, again, it's from my observation and my experience in this line of work, fibroid is becoming an epidemic. And we need our female womb to be healthy. And for years I've been getting so much cases where I say, I'm gonna just put everything in one bottle and try to make it simplified, because one of the main things with human is inconsistency. We have an issue with being consistent where it really matters to our health. Unless it's like a near-death experience, that's when we wake up and decide we're gonna, So, this company is about making things convenient, and we'll do it to the point where it don't compromise health or don't compromise the product itself. So that is one of the reasons why I chose extract, because with the fibroid we know that the Medina, the John Charles, the Maidenhead Firm, the Cyprian bark, we know that the dark blood, the lemon, the wild lemon, the flaxseed, we know these things helps. Omega-3. We know these things are what the body, the female needs to shrink the fibroid, because that's what it does. It is. Fibroid is there. They need to shrink it. It's overgrown. And it is caused from, again, poor choices in life. And a lot of us make these choices because we don't know better. Some of us, it's because of addicts. Food is food. A lot of these food nowadays are addictive. They are drugs, and it's cheap. People get it cheap. It's convenient. It can give you an energy boost that is temporary, but the long-term effect on your body is some of these diseases, discomfort, dis-ease, which fibroid in the female is one of this issue.
Do you combine this with blackstrap molasses or wrap? Is it just this product?
Yes, you have the tincture with the herbs, and then there is the fibroids where we know that the castor oil, we can use the castor oil to make a wrap. You can warm the castor oil, or you can just use a warm pack, apply it to the area, because the castor oil helps to cool external. It works internal, but you apply it external. It has that effect where it can pull toxins out of the body, pull free radicals out of the body through the skin. If there's for instance a glass which is under your skin, castor oil can actually pull it out. If there's something under your skin, a tumor, castor oil can help to shrink it. So that is why we have the wrap with the castor oil. The blackstrap molasses, it's along with the wild lemon. You can use that. You can use that as well. It's iron, magnesium, all those essential minerals. But you have to be consistent.
So this product, is it 2 bottles you need, or?
Again, there's no one size fit all. It depends on the size of the fibroid. So you might need 1 bottle. Some people probably half the bottle.
So this is,
Some people might need 3 bottles.
this is doing what the supersize does by cleaning the body, cleansing the body, or should they first do the supersize?
No, you don't want to go around and try to evade a cleanse. You want to go with a
supersize first. So one of the reasons why when clients call and they say, I need something for this, and I tell them the body is not a separate part.
No.
We can't work on the liver or the fibroid. We have to work on the entire body.
If you want to attain that
Result.
result.
So now the supersize, it goes hand in hand with the fibroid. We tell everyone, if you don't clean the foundation, we can't address the rooms, we can't address the house. The foundation is the starter box.
Yes.
If you have a kidney problem, liver problem, cancer problem, fibroid problem, you gotta clean the blood.
You gotta clean.
You gotta increase the immune system with You Detox. You gotta open up circulation. You gotta clean the colon. You have to clean the liver, the kidney, the visibility cleanse. This is what we're trying to get through.
You want to prepare the body.
So you could target.
Yes. You can identify. You don't have, for instance, you haven't do a detox yet. Because really and truly, you have some people that never do a detox. Ever.
60, 50,
Yes.
45, they're going around thinking one bottle is gonna fix them. So let me get this bottle,
Let me get this bottle,
and this
solve
will
my problem.
reverse 60 years,
Yes.
50 years of drinking, eating bad food, toxin, and they expect this one bottle to work. And what
Yeah,
we're
they
telling
do.
them, at least supersize and give you start over, the
Yes.
great reset.
Just reset the body and let's start from the ground up.
Yes.
You don't want to start midway or it doesn't work that
And
way.
even with our blood pressure tool, one client we had, after she did her cleaning, wore the noise cancellation headset we recommended, started changing the diet, limiting our cooking, increase her breathing exercise,
Yes.
turn the television off. So the products won't work. Drink the roots to calm the nerves so the brain can rest. When you call us, we're trying to give you a holistic approach.
That's it.
And the people who benefit from this program, and now we've improved now with targeting the fibroids. So continue, please. Anything more on the fibroids you'd like to add?
Yeah, I mean, remember, the fibroid didn't just appear out of the blue. It took years to get where it's at. So if you're serious about shrinking it, and see a lot of, and this next thing that say they go to their physician, they don't tell them that they recommend surgery, but they don't let them know that, okay, after surgery this thing can reappear. So here you go in with a quick fix.
Because the toxins in the blood.
Yes.
Fibroids are garbage bag,
That's it.
right? So you still have garbage. You got rid of the garbage bag and some garbage, but you didn't get rid of the garbage in the system.
No. So this is why it's reappear. So don't think that, yes, I'm gonna just cut this thing out and that's it. No, it don't work that way. You have to approach it. You have to get to the root of the problem. You can't just want to skip lines and just expect you're gonna just reach this journey and oh yes, everything is good. It don't work that way. There's certain things in life you have to just go back and deal with. It's not going to reach where you should be. The fibroid issue, this is where it comes in. Even if they cut it out, you're still at risk.
Let me jump to a different dimension that you mentioned, dealing with things in your life. We also recommend with our products for you to have a professional psychologist.
Yes.
If you're of a certain age, we all go through trauma and issues. Yes. The psychologist will help you to detox the mind. And now, if the mind is not detoxed with the childhood issues, the relationship issues, the blood pressure is going to be there, the diabetes, the cancer is going to start growing. Anything that's inside of you that is toxic, or you receive television, radio, bad spouse, spousal abuse, things that don't make you happy. The uneased mind is the uneased body. So what we're recommending in watching this video, if you've never done so in your life, spend some money, get your credit card, sell some of your 401k, and get the best psychologist you can just to sit and let them poke in your mind.
Definitely.
Because most of the time, when someone has high blood pressure, they come to us and we say, it says, what's the product you have for high blood pressure?
Yes.
I said to them, there's no product. There's a system.
Yes.
But if you're still having mental issues with your past
and present, yes,
and you don't have blood pressure is not going to go down because it's something that's bothering you. That's not your body, but your mind.
So that's why we say man is what you think all day, because that's what your mind is. Whatever your mind is thinking, that's what you becomes. And your mind, always say this, your mind is either it can build you or it can destroy you.
Yes, it could cause a dis-ease.
Dis-ease, so get your mind right. A lot of us, we are going through things. Trauma is like it's really and truly, show me a man that hasn't experienced trauma and I'll show you God. Because from you coming to this earth, there's somewhere along the way you're gonna, experience trauma. That's something we have to learn to deal with. In life we have obstacles. We have to learn to get over them. And
but do we need help?
We need help because a lot of us, we are not trained, or even if you're trained, you still need help. We need help. No man is unto himself. And that's how it is. We are interconnected.
There's a statement that says only you can heal yourself, which I'm now challenging for a lot of people. I say to them, the sun is necessary, a psychologist is necessary, the external herbs are necessary. All you have to do is not to heal yourself, but to accept and be disciplined about receiving the help you need, being less egotistical, saying, I'm good. None of us
Denial.
Yes.
Denial. And see, that's why we say holistic health.
Yeah.
Because usually we have a community that deals with, all of this.
Good. So we just want to point out, if you're serious about you, get serious about you. Don't just deal with the fibroids or the kidney or the heart. Clean first.
Clean.
Continue with the new products if you may, as quickly as you can. Thanks so much.
All right, so we have the 360 liquid extract. There's a lot of people suffering from arthritis, osteosclerosis, all these things, joints issues, people in pain. We know that the pill industry is like growing astronomically because people are just in pain. And we know why a lot of these pain is again caused from the environment you're in. Some of us are in a cold environment where we're a tropical being. Some of us, we wasn't taught how to sit upright. We lift weights. Just
or even use a low toilet.
All these things. So pain. We live in a painful life. Again, I would say 9 out of 10 people, they're going through pain. They're in a lot of pain all over the body. 360 is designed not to just cover up the pain, but actually to help put back what has been taken out. A lot of people don't know that inflammation is by just bones rubbing against each other. There's no cushion. So we have to put back a cushion. Some people they do surgery to put plastic in there. But you don't, as I say, you don't have to. You just have to change your lifestyle and take the products that can help you. The 360 is this is known for that.
Joint pain.
Joint pain. Back pain.
What are some of the ingredients?
Cat's claw. Boswellia.
Wow.
Your turmeric, your currycomb.
Mm-hmm. Bird pepper, right?
Your bird pepper. Your devil's claw. It's a pain. You also again, it's a very popular herb. The cypress.
Cushion the joints.
Rebuild back the sinews and tissues.
All right, 360. So now it's a small bottle.
Yeah.
And it's going to last, it doesn't matter how long it lasts. Do you get two? Do you have the great reset, or will you see results?
Yeah, you can get a bigger bottle, you can get a smaller bottle, but of course, these extract, you have to take it easy on the liver, so you will.
Okay.
The amount you take probably about 2 teaspoons, 3 teaspoons max per day within a 24 hours.
Every other day, or dilute with water.
Yeah. So that is why we
just get in the system.
Yes.
Some of our success with people who take medication, we actually was able to sneak the clean into the system without disturbing the body, and they're seeing better results from the medication.
So that's the next thing too. We're talking about complementary medicine.
Yes.
This is what these line of medicine are, complementary. We're not here to tell you, just cut off the pharmaceutical.
This is like food.
This is like food.
Got it.
Complementary. Now you have your turkey berry.
Oh yes.
Oh yes, the turkey berry. This, growing up, we used to eat these berries, cook these berries, sosomba. I didn't know that they carry so much medicinal properties until I started researching it. Pressure, again, diabetes, cancer, anti-inflammatory issues. You talk about stress, turkey berry, your blood, turkey berry. It's a phenomenal product. Turkey berry, Jamaican sosoma. So it depends if what you want to go with after you do your research. What issue you want to focus on. The turkey berry, as I said, is great for diabetic issue and hypertension. We have the B12. And the B12, they're quick to tell you that you need meat, to get B12 from, but again, that's a lie.
And why is B12 important?
Because B12 helps to, it's the building blocks of the cell. I'd like to simplify it. So you need B12 to build on. A lot of vegetarian, vegan, because your body don't produce enough after a while. Especially we've been vegan and vegetarian for over 20 years.
So some of them vegetarian, they don't get enough.
You know, they don't get enough B12.
Got it.
And that, you know, B12 is necessary. But you can get it from a plant base. The thing is a technique to break the cells of that herb that you're using to get the value of the B12. That's the issue. So it's a technique to get the B12 out of it.
Do you take the B12 now and the 360?
I have to. Well, like the 360, I don't have any of those issues because what I eat and drink on a daily basis, I'm good. I used to take the 360 like, you know, when in the first part of the accident that I was in, and, you know, after that I'm good.
Gotcha.
You know, every now and then when I'm doing it, of course, you know, I take it. But the B12, I take my certain, you know, the amount that I need, and I know that every so often I have to, you know, top it up.
Gotcha.
We have, again, the heart beat better
Now in tincture form.
in tincture form.
That would be married with the breadfruit extract. It's a similar support.
Yes, because again, we don't. What we don't realize is that when issues go wrong in your body, especially with your hypertension issue, circulation issue, stress, the heart is the one that's taking the blunt of it. So you overworking the heart is not getting enough blood because of the meat and, you know, all the cholesterol issues you're having. You have to support the heart. You have to make sure, you have to nourish the heart. This is where the heartbeat comes in, you know. And one of the main ingredients in the heartbeat better in this extract is the Search Me Heart herb. You know, the funny thing is, growing up, we used to drink these herbs like, you know, every so often and go off to school. You know, I remember at one point where the doctor diagnosed me with a hole in my heart, and these herbs, you know, I just tend to just increase it where I have issue. You know, issue might come up, and I'm good. Kidney issue, again, it's dear to me because my mother, you know, again, you know, Ryan, my brothers, my sisters, aunts, uncle, a lot of them suffer with a certain type of kidney disease, you know, kidney polycystic disorder. And I'm the only one of my siblings that hasn't been diagnosed over years with this issue. And it's because, I know this, it's because of the way I'm eating and the herbs and so forth that I've been taking, why I've been exempt from that. So, but the heart is very necessary. Remember, heart disease is the leading cause. Strokes are the leading. Heart attack is the leading cause of death. It's not COVID or any of those other things. Because if you have high blood pressure, you can get a heart attack. If you're diabetic, you can get a heart attack. Cancer, you can get a heart attack. Any one of those diseases, you can get a heart attack. You know, so you have to take care of the heart. We have the breadfruit extract here also. And I know you love the breadfruit extract, you know, because again, it's high in fiber, you know.
Well, what I noticed when I took these products the first time, even just the little starter box, people are saying I look younger. All the toxins removed out of my body. I lost my chin, lost weight.
The double chin, yeah.
And energy.
Yes.
And I tested the mucus consumption of macaroni and cheese and pizza in New York. And then I said, okay, let me get rid of this mucus now. And I went back to the product to clean, and there was no more mucus in the morning. So for people who are not of the understanding that mucus is the challenge from bread, the carbs, the cheese, the dairy, the eggs, and then I stopped eating eggs.
Yes.
You know, and so now I'm better now.
Yeah.
Today I'm going to receive a supersize for this year.
Yeah.
And start the process. But more importantly, one of my goals this year is to drink 8 bottles of the supersize roots.
8 bottles?
8.
You mean one time?
Over time.
Okay. Well,
once a week. 8 weeks.
No, well, you're not going to be able to drink. Remember, portion.
No, the roots.
Oh, the supersize roots,
yes.
You want to do 8?
I want to do 8 weeks.
Listen to me. Knock yourself out, man.
Yes.
Knock yourself out.
I could even do 20 bottles.
Yeah, knock
because I
yourself
feel
out.
my nerves need to be rebuilt.
Listen to me, as I say, our nerves, we are not aware that our nerves are shot. We spoke about trauma. A lot of people are suffering from insomnia, anxiety, and I prove this. Even with myself, it took me a while before I could have been, could have just be still.
I want to challenge you. Do you have 8 bottles of roots or 5 bottles? But I want to show the people that they've never seen these 5 bottles of roots.
Yeah, we have plenty of the small bottles.
The small ones, okay.
Yes.
My concern is the big ones.
Yeah, we have big.
So let me get another one.
We have a lot of roots.
For my idea here for the super reset. What I'm trying to do, let's say these were the roots bottle. I'm trying to teach our customers that this is what the super reset would look like if, let's say, these were the roots.
Yeah.
You need to
drink. Just drink. You have a stressful day of work, you come home, you get your wine glass and you put some in there, and you drink. It helps to take the edge off you. You're gonna have a beautiful night rest.
Someone asked me, so Randy, is this the new alcohol? I'm like, yes.
Yes.
This is your new wine.
Yes.
Because it's permanent.
When I stopped drinking alcohol years ago, I go to the party, give me a bottle of roots. That's what I'm sipping. I'm sipping on some roots. Because the alcohol content in it is about 3%, 3 to 5%. It's not much, but it makes you feel good because it's nourishing your nervous system. It's a feel-good drink, naturally. So if you don't drink alcohol, you can substitute your alcohol for a bottle of roots. If you don't drink wine, you can substitute your wine for a bottle of roots.
All right, so any other product?
Well, we have the more. I want to speak about the more because there's a lot of people that suffer from, IBS, leaky gut, and so forth. Digestive issues. The more helps you to deal with these issues, even while taking off pounds too. This is what the more liquid extract helps you to do. That is why we call it more, because you actually get more than what you bargained for.
For weight, for what else?
Weight, issues with the gut.
I slip around in there.
No, there's no slip remedy. We have other ingredients that works similar, and that is ideal. Thinning, lining.
It's building like the lining of the stomach?
Yes, it's built back. Yes, and any digestive issue. A lot of people having IBS.
The more. 1, 2 bottles again?
I would say do it depending on the severity of your issue. Some people can take 1 bottle and they're all right. And I'm telling you, it will help trim you down. Yeah. Definitely. 1 to 2 bottles. Depends on your severity. And again, I must stress. And we say depending on your severity, depending on your eating lifestyle day to day. So if you're complementing it, you'll see the result quick. We speak about the dandelion extract.
And the importance of that?
Importance of the dandelion. This one has the leaf, the seeds, the roots, the bloom. This is...
What's good for?
Dandelion is dear to me. When you talk about your kidney, your bladder, dandelion, cancer, dandelion. This is known to be a remarkable cancer.
We want to thank all our customers from last year. We're a new company and we're seeing results when discipline is applied. I want to say hello to Troy and Mr. Charles Hill. We've had people with heart transplant who've seen the benefit of our products when applied discipline. We've had high blood pressure reduced drastically. One of the challenges people are concerned about cost. And it seems like now that they found us in a simplified, the health box,
Yes.
to start you off, but to simplify and treat the entire system, we highly recommend that you make your new cabinet. And this is what Troy did. He used our
Yes,
products, and Troy, every month he budgets for our products, and he follows our direction. First he cleaned, then he switched to a CMOS-based diet. Then he mixed his shake the way we instruct him. The stinking toe, products we're not going to go over. The spirulina to add the protein. The arrowroot for no sugar but energy.
Yes.
So we're against sugar. We're against fried foods. We're against too much cooking.
Yes.
So with the CMOS being sold. So when you deal with us, it's a lot of discipline, but it's a cabinet.
It's a cabinet. It's like, put it like this. You budget for the supermarket every week, not every month. Budget for your health. It's simple.
We also want to thank people for waiting.
Yes, indeed.
Our herbalists are not mass producers of products.
No, because when you deal with mass, look up the word mass. You know, that's dead. So you don't want to, you can't be on both sides of the fence. It's either you're going to do it at a small scale, genuinely want to help, or you're going to do it just for mass production. The mass is dead. Money. So it's a choice. We have to do it at a small scale because our company is a family mom and pop store, and really and truly it's gonna be that way because all of us have a purpose. We come to her, we have to know what is genuine and what is not. Helping people is genuine. Making money, yes, we need money, but at what cost? We don't want to compromise our family for money because at the end of the day, we are the one that print money. We're the one that makes money. We have to be people, love, togetherness. That's what missing. So that's what we're here about at Jamaica Health Box.
Thank you. I want to thank you for your time. I'm Rondi. Again, in time I will show myself when I'm working on myself.
See that, man.
Still need some more work. I also need rest from engaging with the clients. You're helping everyone. Sometimes you don't help yourself.
Yes.
I want to thank everyone who's watched our video, who signed the waiting list. It's a new year. And it's a new year for the Great Reset.
Yes.
I came into this company with pre-diabetes. I had a chin I couldn't lose for 45 years. I didn't know magnesium was so important. I didn't understand fermentation. I didn't understand spirulina. I didn't know a lot. What I know now is that my blender is my most important tool because it's the pre-digested to go into my system about 11. When I blend my concoctions with the roots, with the slippery elm, with my tinctures, I mix this stuff.
And you talk about magnesium, I don't mean the country, but that tamarind extract is magnificent. You talk about magnesium.
So you didn't talk about the watercress extract.
And we didn't, but to say, they're
You
here.
touched on it, they're here. Look at the old videos.
Yes.
So remember,
They're here.
you're building a cabinet this year.
That's what you want to do.
Budget for that.
Yes.
Cut back on all the things you used to do and try something new. Listen to what we're saying.
New but ancient.
Ah, it's important.
Yes.
Purchase the sea moss. Get the raw coconut. Try something you never tried before.
That's it. Come out your comfort zone.
If it tastes bad, dilute it.
That's it.
Hold your nose.
That's it.
You see, just go with this, and the hope is that you will see the effects and you will change and balance your life. Our philosophy is change and balance, and that's what Jamaica Health Box Foundation is built on, with the idea that movement is paramount to this plumbing. Once you clean the plumbing, the water flows.
That's it.
So the body's just a plumbing thing.
That's it. That's it. Simply said. Simply said, my brother. It's a plumbing. So just move everything. Unclog that.
Yes. What I tell the clients sometimes is, look, you're not sick. There's just things inside of you that's not supposed to be there. Because as a baby, you're okay.
Yes.
And you're just a little off balance, so we can put this. So now, finish off for me and talk about hormone balance. Why is hormone balance for the male and female so important?
Remember, all right. And again, our body makes up chemicals. And, you know, it's just like, again, if you mix in a juice, if something is more than something, it throw the taste off. It can even throw the whole purpose of the mixers off. So our bodies are chemical. Where most of our bodies is liquid. You know, we are also a cell body, electric body. So if these things are not sending information is not going when it should go. For instance, if you say you eat some processed food, it goes into your gut. Your body like, okay, I don't know okay, you know what, let me put it aside. I'm gonna get back to that. Your body never get a chance to get back to it. So what happened? You get overweight. So your hormones start to change because the signals are getting distorted. They're not reaching through anymore. So that's where this disease comes in.
The plumbing is.
The plumbing is off. The electrical circuit is being short-circuited. That's all hormones is.
And you have to start with the nerves.
Of course. Well, that's why I say circuits, because neurons, the nerves, is necessary in this. So we have to make sure that all the wires are clean. We have to make sure that the plumbing is up. So, male and female, we should be aware that our hormones plays a very important role. And more balanced we are, is the more we can serve, better we can serve our family, serve ourselves first, serve our family, serve our community, serve our nation, be a better citizen of the world.
Quickly talk about the weight. Sorry. It's mushroom. Let's sell it to them. You told me it was so important.
Mushroom. Well, we know mushroom is mushroom is older than human being.
And it's dead. It's fermented.
It's fermented because that's what mushrooms derived from dead cells. But to me, mushroom remind me of the phoenix. Yeah, phoenix bird rising from its dust, its ashes. That's what mushroom is. But mushroom has a very, we would say cannabis has a relationship with human being, but mushroom tends to share that same platform to my meditation. Because with mushroom tends to connect everything in nature, and we are part of nature. That's anything you can talk about. Immunity, you're talking about your mind, you're talking about the nervous system. Because there's many species of mushroom. Some are, some can be lethal if you're not sure. But we have the lions. We have the lions mushroom. We have the reiki mushroom. We have the cordyceps mushroom, and then we have the we also has psychedelic mushrooms. Over the years you might hear about them, but mushroom tends to treat issues that was pharmaceutical clearly failed to treat. Where even now they're accepting study of mushroom, but I would suggest to include mushroom in your daily supplements.
So this will enter a deeper connection between your nerves, your hormones.
Yeah, deep cellular. Yeah.
This is a cellular enhancement.
Yeah. When you talk about cellular healing, the mushroom is definitely
all right.
A part of it. And as I said, mushroom are making incredible breakthrough in trauma.
All right. So this is Jamaica Health Box. Go to JamaicaHealthBox.com. Call the number below. You also do consultations.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do consultation.
Good. So if you want to speak to Yaya, you can do that. Go to the website and sign up for a consultation. It's my pleasure to bring this to you. Yaya, any ending statements?
Well, definitely, I want to thank our wonderful clients, the one that have already been with us for over the years. We want to give thanks to all the new clients that want to start something new. And I know we tend to be a little distant or, not making enough videos, but in due time, we like to just go with the current. And everything, as I said before at the start of the video, all things work in cycle. But we're still here putting in the work for you, and hopefully you will definitely get the benefit that my whole entire being put into the work, into these medicine. We would definitely want to thank you for your patience. Thank you for your support, and you'll be seeing me more often,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Honey, of course. Real honey.
When you say real honey, no allergy, no
additives.
This is straight from the farm, no processing.
No extra processing or additive to it, definitely. And also you can get the bee pollen, which is beautiful for immune health. It's good for building up the blood, fighting off all the disease, antioxidants, you name it. Bee pollen, can't go wrong with the bee pollen. This bottle here is actually called the Bizivera. This is a wonderful tonic here. It's good for the male and it's good for the female. When you talk about pressure, you talk about sugar, when you talk about it gives you energy. But why I love it, it cleans the liver, the kidney, and the lymphatics. You know, these areas, they get works. So you have to make sure them clean. So this tonic here, beautiful. And for the male, it also increases the sex drive too. So, you know, it also helps the reproductive health for the female also. So, and gallstone, if it's not too big, it can move them. Gallstone, kidney stone. We have blood purifier.
What's the name of it?
The blood purifier.
Okay.
You know, this bottle here, you ever hear this? The blood love bitters. You ever hear them say bitter, better? It's better. It's bitter, but it's better. Yes, my people, I want to know, you know, we have to clean the blood. Remember that viruses, pollution travels through the bloodstream. So if you want to stop debris, if you want to stop viruses, if you want to stop all the gunk from moving from one place to another or out of your system, start taking some blood purifier. Clean the blood. And before the blood purifier, we like to recommend that you uphold and cleanse. Clean out the large and small intestines. You see, just imagine your garbage pan with all the gunk and you not clean it. Yes, my man. It's gonna get a build up, and acid reflux can cause from so much gunk in the intestine, you know. Also, all these things, bad breath, you name it. So clean out the colon, clean out the blood. Then you have the noni detoxifier. Noni is a wonderful product, we know that. Again, thyroid, fibroids, gives you energy, build up your immune system, sinuses, allergy, noni. See, you want to stay away from the common cold, drink up your noni. Prevent is better than the cure, we said. And one more tonic here. One more tonic that the people need. At least one circulation issue. Circulation. A lot of people, especially female, they have down here.
Vertical veins are just heavy ankles?
Yeah, man, swell up, foot swell up.
Foot swell up?
Yeah, especially around here.
Yeah.
Around here, because when the blood go down, it's not coming up.
Got it.
So you need to clean up the arteries, clean up the veins. This time here, don't want to put any pressure on the heart, because when you have circulate, when the blood's not flowing, you know, then it's gonna go back to the heart. So the heart is gonna be having too much pressure on it. So that's how come strokes and them things that come on. So you wanna clean up your pipes. Make sure your pipes is good.
And what's this one here?
This is a cold pressed coconut oil.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. You know, it's on the inside here is cold, so you know, anytime 76 degrees or lower, it tends to get like this, but it's a cold pressed virgin coconut oil.
Quickly go through them here. Quick for me. Quick. Quick.
We have the merengue. We already know what the merengue do.
Yeah.
See, merengue powder. We have the neem powder again. Fight off malaria and blood. Burdock root again, blood. See, we have the bentonite clay. We know that bentonite clay is a detoxifier, heavy metal and them stuff that out of your body. Dandelion and the nickel. Talk about kidney health, urinary tracts. Good for the back. Get your dandelion and nickel. I'm telling you, say it works for me. I'm going to say it works for anyone who decide they want to clean up them system and keep the kidney going, keep the urinary tract intact. Lavender powder. Well, this is a lavender petal. Lavender is a therapeutic clean up. Blessed Lamaya. Good for if you're having trouble sleeping, you know, it's good to just put it on your pillow. Some lavender tea. The cow foot. You know, so the cow foot again, prostate.
Cow foot?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, the cow foot is a dynamic herb. Prostate health is one of the main things with the cow foot. We have the mother's words. Today's
Yes, deal with it.
reproductive health. Boom. Fever grass, fever
course,
grass.
you know
Lemon
that.
grass.
Boom.
And with the pine needle again. The pine needle is another It's from the pine tree, and it's again respiratory.
Got it.
We already know that. It's strawberry leaf.
Got
A lot of
it.
people don't know about the strawberry leaf. You know, so the strawberry leaf is actually good for if you're having a hip issue. A lot of people have hurt their hip, slip disc. So strawberry leaf with some thyme leaf, nice tea. Color mint. We don't know mint tea from a little bit. Bitters. This is the bitter wood again. So, as I said, the herb them there, we know the bitter is good for. What we say? Bitter, better. Dogwood. Yeah, you see this herb here now? Dogwood. There is nothing this herb not good for. Everything you can think of, dogwood. We talk about from the brain comes straight down to the foot. Male and female. We talk about hormone imbalance. We talk about body stress, can't sleep, fibroids. Endometriosis, see, excess bleeding, painful period,
Dogwood.
pressure, dogwood, brother, Jamaican dogwood, we love it. We know the busy. Again, if you buy it, we know we drink the busy tea. See, but busy, again, why? Because the busy is a detoxifier. So it's good to have your busy tea every now and then. You know, not something we feed on every day, but it's good to have it now and then to get out some heavy metal out there. And again, the dynamic herb, foul blood. Some people said dark blood again, but foul blood. This for the female. This is a female best friend. This keep your reproductive organs beautiful, clean. If you're suffering from black tube, fall blood, can't go around again. It helps to balance the hormones. Because we're worrying, as I said, the woman is very important. And the woman's system is so dynamic. It's not like us male. It's not really simple, because if it is simple, you couldn't bring one. So we have to make sure that we drink these tea. These are the tea that we need to make sure drink as a female. All right. So again, this is red root. This is
Red root.
Red root. No, red root is a herb where you hear the color red. Blood again.
Okay.
So build up red blood cells. So you mix out your red root with your cheney root. You know, say a whole heap of iron. See, strong like iron in Zion. Female, when you see a menstrual, you need to build up your blood system. That's why most females suffer from anemic. So we don't want that anymore. Carrot powder, of course. Carrot powder is we like to call it a healthier chocolate substitute, because it comes from a more holistic plant where you don't have too much of the bad oil. So the carob we tend to use the carob for a better chocolate flavor and a health conscious flavor. Old man beard. This is the old man beard. Now the old man beard now is something where it's a parasite, yeah, and it also grows and it loves to suck off of the other trees. You see, it grows also on the light wire, electric wire. Yeah, so imagine how much energy this thing here have. So it's all respiratory again, and it's good for sugar, regulating the sugar level too. Old man beard, man. Dynamic. Search my heart. Again, see this? The name says it hard. Every search my heart. You see, if you're having any heart issue, your heart weak, you need to build strength. Again, the valves need cleaning. Drink up the search my heart. If it beat too fast, drink up the search my heart, because it put back the heart in rhythm. It balances back the heart. With so much things in the world today, we no love We need to drink up a lot of search, man. People with bad heart, bad mind heart. Vervain. That's what I say. Vervain is another dynamic herb in Jamaica. Yes, this is the blue, of course, the purple vervain or blue vervain, but vervain is it has so much healing properties, man. It's beyond explainable. So vervain good for the heart again. Vervain good for the mind. Because vervain is it's good for the nerves. A lot of people don't know that sleeping issues, insomnia. Vervain. That's about again build up the blood. Vervain. There's so much things for the vervain does. It's about balance back the blood sugar. That's about the pressure. Vervain. Cholesterol. Vervain. See, clean. Yeah, it's a vervain. See, it's a...
Through the system.
Yeah, man.
Yes. So now, 3 more to go.
Yeah, the chickweed.
Chickweed.
Yeah, the chickweed is more... We use the chickweed more as a cleansing again. See, cleaning out the system. That's what the chickweed does. So again, detoxing. You notice that we have a lot of detoxing herbs. Children worm out. Yeah, we do. This is in tea bag form, of course. Children worm out. As little youth, we our mother used to, every time we go back to school, we do worm out.
Clean out, yes.
Of late, a lot of children or a lot of people they don't do it anymore because, as I say, the science has been left, and we want to get it. So make sure you use all those worms. Remember, they're eating a lot of sweets, a lot of processed food, bulla. That's about cheese sticks. Worm out is a must. Yes, cascara. Another this herb is a cleanser also. It's a laxative. It's a more slow laxative. It don't give you that fast, but it helps to read the body of heavy metal and stuff.
No, quickly just give me a glimpse here.
All right, yeah, this is of course the sea moss.
Sea moss, have to have
Yeah,
it.
man, this is the beautiful sea moss. We already know the properties of sea moss.
And here, arrowroot.
Root. Again, gets back to the roots. You see this powder here?
Yeah.
This powder is so nutritious. You use it in porridge. You can use it in your soup to give it a brat. But the medicinal value of arrowroot, this is a food, a supplement. It's good for the baby and it's good for the adults. Arrowroot powder. It's, as I say, hernia, you name it, information, get your arrowroot. We have this in abundance, because I love what it stands for. As a little youth, we used to feed on this. This gives you strength, energy, vitality. Make the gifts even more compact. Because as I say, if you talk about blood sugar, this is your blood sugar tea bag. And your pressure.
Got it.
Diabetic and also hypertension in one package.
Got it.
And again, nerves, if you can't sleep, you stress out, settle your nerve in one package, tea bag.
Got it.
We have also the hormone balance again. Female that they just want to put a tea bag in a cup and
go.
And fertility, if you're having trouble getting pregnant.
Got it.
It's in we're not finished yet. Tummy tuck. We have a lot of excess fat around.
For man and woman?
Or just for woman tummy tuck.
All right.
Some
African.
It's very simple.
Okay. All right. So now, and you have some other things here.
And we have the
soap.
We have the Fast and Furious. This talk about your hair can grow. Use this and you see how fast
your hair grow.
Hair long like.
And you have the carrot.
And the bang and the charcoal.
Where's the slippery elm? Where's the slippery elm?
Oh, where's the slippery elm? Where's the slime? We get to watch the slippery elm because this is the world.
So this is what the world is still waiting for.
That's what they're waiting for.
And you can still ship it up. It's ready.
We have it ready to ship, man.
So you don't have to be on a waiting list anymore, people, and you have the bigger bottle.
We have the big bottle, we have the big bottle.
Good.
Really and truly, you can order a gallon if you need.
Good. So
this is not enough. this is not enough. Once you drink one, you're gonna need another.
All right, people.
Listen to me, Randy, the pleasure and the honor was mine. It's a beautiful thing when you came to me and you said you want to do this. You know, this is a vision came true for me because, you know, I told you, we're here to change the world through the belly. You already completed the other part. So it's like all of the tools and the machines came together basically. And the greatest thing is when you invest in this health box, you're investing in yourself and you're investing in humanity. You're not just one thing, it's a collective effort. And I want you to know that we are not here to just earn a dollar. We are here to help each other grow and grow healthy. We're here to build each other. This is what it's all about. It's all about love. It's all about peace on earth. Some think it's not realized. We have to do it. We have to try it. That's the only way we're going to know if it works. So we have to support each other, support self, and in turn support the heart.
So we're going to start with the colon cleanse. Clean out the colon. You have to clean out the colon. And we say you speak up, you already know that there's a lot of toxin, debris. We love to call it debris. Stacks and stacks, pockets of colon. And those pockets actually can have stuff in there from 10 years ago. The meat that you eat 10 years ago is still, residues of that meat is still in your body, in your colon. That is why colon cancer is, is so easily, developed, because the colon, I always use this scenario. Just picture you have a garbage bin, and you keep emptying it out. The truck come, you empty it out, and just look in that bin and see if you don't wash it out. Just look at that bin. If you do not wash it out, you'll see that it stinks. You'll see that there are debris still left, residues. So there is no difference with the human system, the intestine. You'll find yourself, if you don't do something about that, you can end up with leaky guts, because there's so much toxins that actually start to escape through the walls and they start getting to the blood. It starts to create so much havoc. It starts to get to your brain. You're slowing down. There's not enough oxygen reaching your brain, so your memory starts to get affected. Your eyesight starts to get affected. Your breath, you have to clean out the rubbish bin.
So you start with the colon cleanse
first? Yes, the colon cleanse first. This is the colon cleanse. The ingredients, the main ingredients in this colon cleanse is corkscrew and centipede. There's a little ginger is in there for the griping. When you doing a cleanse like this, when you drink this, and it starts to work, it tends to feel like it's tearing your inside. So what the ginger do is kind of make it soothing, it kind of soothes it so it doesn't feel that excruciating. You can take up to 8 ounces in one dosage. It depends on how long ago you have cleansed. There are some people they have never cleansed. You take 8 ounces on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
So your food takes approximately 4 hours to digest. That is considered an empty stomach when your food is digested.
Okay.
So you say, okay, I eat 6, 10 at night. You take 4 to 8 ounces, depending on your situation, how constipated you are, how much buildup is in you, and you just go to sleep. Now, what happens is going to wake you up early and send you to the bathroom. You're gonna definitely experience a couple of rapid bowel movement. So you would actually go there another night. Now the following night, hopefully, if you for whatever reason you're unable to, you'll do it as soon as the next time you do the same thing on an empty stomach. 4 hours after your last meal, you take this colon cleanse, 4 to 8 ounces. And again, you go to sleep. It's going to wake you up early in the morning or whatever time you take it, within a few hours, and you're going to receive some rapid bowel movements.
So now prep. Do you drink soups and light food?
Yes.
Or you don't want to go to eat heavy food and then 4 hours work with this?
No.
If you want to go like 2 or 3 days before, a little bit of light
your fruits and your vegetables, your grains,
lettuce and stuff like that.
Yeah, your soup and your porridge. You want to keep it light, stay away from the starch, your choch, yes, your pumpkin.
Or you can go vegetarian for 4 days before you
so aid yourself in the cleansing and the detoxing.
mode.
Work with your body.
On the weekends.
On the weekend when you're not working it.
So now, success. What do people tell you about it?
Customer, they experience the quicker reflex. But of course, because there's no oxygen now reaching the brain.
And the smaller bottle, how effective is the smaller bottle?
As I said, the smaller bottle is just one dosage. And every 3 months, you're supposed to be doing a cleanse.
Okay.
The air you breathe is toxins.
Okay. So this is the beginning that was for the diabetes?
Well, not just the diabetes.
Anything.
So if you're pressure, if you're any cancer patients,
get rid of the disease.
You have to get rid of
in the stomach.
Toxins in the stomach first.
Parasites.
The parasites, the free radicals, the heavy metals.
Do you drink a lot of water with it?
Well, of course, when you take it, the next day, as I say, liquid would be great to aid with.
Yes.
Flushing it.
Yeah.
Even, water is...
Does this help with weight?
Of course, remember now, there's how many pounds of debris you think is in there? For instance, your stomach.
Yes.
So automatically you're gonna lose probably about 2 pounds. Some people 3 pounds.
Yes.
Just by flushing out the intestines, large and small intestines.
You should check with your doctor. The ingredients are in there if you have any allergic reactions.
Some people don't do well with the senna, but as I say, it's rare. One probably out of 100.
And it's on the label.
It's on the label. The corkscrew, the ginger. They're pretty,
So now this cleanse compared to others out there in the market, I want to hear some excitement from people. Do they give you a lot of exciting, yo, I feel good, my stomach, I lost some weight? Give me some of the stories.
And I said, we actually have some people that actually just take it, just for taking it, Yeah, because they love what it does. Clean out the colon. You have to clean out the colon. You have to clean out your colon. Remember, we have a blood purifier. Again, the blood, remember, we have to clean out the system.
Okay.
So the blood.
Purify.
You need to clean the blood. Remember, toxins travel throughout the body in the bloodstream. With the blood pressure issue, again, of course, we hear the word pressure. That in itself tells you that the body is under stress. There is something going on within the piping system of the body. So where there's pressure buildup, of course, the body is going to react to it. And that causes the heart too to actually start to overwork. And that is why you see a lot of people develop cardiac arrests, strokes with the pressure. But the stress is one of the leading factors of high blood pressure, hypertension. So what we do, of course, you have to actually deal with, again, the cause issue. It's not about just pumping you up with something and tell you, bring back what causing the pressure. Yeah, we like to know what's causing the pressure, But again, in some rare cases, you might find a few people that they don't know why their pressure is, no matter what they do.
Irregular.
Those are rare cases, but nevertheless they're there. But for the average, I'm going to speak from the average. If you're a rare case, consultation is necessary. For the average person, the pressure is caused by a lot of grease, oil,
Food.
salt. Yeah. So you definitely want to reduce your intake, especially those hydrogenated oil. Again.
So then it has to do with education first.
Definitely, because you have a person, for instance, now you season the meat with a lot of salt. Of course, mostly the average person, they use those supermarket seasoning.
Yeah.
It's already packed with a lot of MSGs and so forth. High salt, because salt, the tongue used, we develop a taste of salt. So for you to actually hook someone, you have to put a lot of salt.
Seasoning salt.
Seasoning salt. So you're seasoning the meat with salt. So the provisions, you don't dash more salt in the provisions. So you see right away a compounding effect. It's too much salt. Because everything you're cooking, you're just salting the pot. If you cook it, it's 3 pots on the stove, and every pot, the average person eat over 100 pounds of salt a year. That is a lot of salt, man.
Okay.
So that in itself, you're using
It's the white salt.
The white salt.
So the Himalayan salt.
Yeah, we recommend the Himalayan salt.
So the pressure they come to you, you give them the education.
We have to.
And then after that,
fried food, cut out your fried food. The funny thing is, people, I'm using coconut oil to fry. It doesn't matter which oil you use to fry. When you heat your oil up above a certain amount of temperature, that becomes dangerous. It starts to give off a lot of toxins.
So bake instead if
you have to bake, you have to steam, boil, cook.
If you're
doing that. They have
air fryers.
Air fryers, use those.
So get an air fryer.
Get an air fryer since you love fried things.
Okay, got it.
Alright? But you have to cut out those oily and greasy stuff out your liver. It's very important. So when of course, you do all of that, and you get some of our blood pressure normalizer tea bags, and have that.
Drink that tea.
You just drink that tea, drink it daily for a while, and you change. You cut out enough of these things that don't belong in there. There's guava leaf. It's one of the ingredients we use. I mean, guava is packed with a lot of vitamin C. Your body needs vitamin C every day. It doesn't store it. So right away, you're treating your body, building up your immune system and everything. So it's good to be, as I say, preventive. We always say don't react, man. Just
prevent is better than cure. So if you're 20 or 18 or 14 and up, or you drink like teas, you should just have
these teas.
A pack of.
Listen to me, teas burn calories also. Even if you're suffering with overweight issues, these teas actually help to burn calories. If if you want to, grab the tummy tuck too. If you want to go into that. But teas, you have to drink tea. Drink teas, and that's why we do the tea bag. Because the tea bags are so efficient and so convenient for the people that is always on the go. As much as we might say, slow down.
They're not gonna slow down.
They're not gonna slow down.
So might as well.
So the noni detox now. This is it. This is the baby. This is a noni detox, people. You must have the noni detox.
So we're back with the noni detox. Talk to me about the big one, the small one. You have me taking the noni detox like every single day.
Yes.
And you say it's for the immune system. What else is it good for?
Alright, I recommend this to you because, for one, it also balances the blood sugar. It's great for diabetic.
Okay.
High blood pressure. It's good for pain. A lot of people don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
It's good for pain. Good for the heart. If you have a heart issue.
Mm-hmm.
Circulation, which a lot of people suffers from. Like in my situation that I've just experienced a couple of weeks ago. You know, I have to have my legs raised because we want the blood to circulate. Mm-hmm. Again, I haven't taken a painkiller, pain medication since.
You haven't taken any pain medication?
No, since I'm out. You know, so I have to make sure that I'm using, actually aiding in that area.
So you use a noni?
I use the noni for one. I've been taking from leave the hospital. I haven't taken any antibiotic. Of course, you know, antibiotic is infection. This noni detox, it produces a chemical at the cellular level that is called prozeronine. Your body produces zeronine, but it's not enough. This chemical also helps with stress, to help to balance the stress factors. So now you can see why high blood pressure it's good for that too. But this alkaloid helps to fight off infections. So noni is known to fight off infections. Over 2,000 years, ancestors have been using this product. Again, why? Because it builds your immune system. We have added a few ingredients to bulk it up, to make it like the super noni. Yeah, so there's some red pepper, you know, red peppers in it, garlic, you know, for its inflammatory, and also noni is great for inflammation. So if a lot of people are suffering with inflammatory issues, noni is great for that. You're familiar with black cumin. That's where the black seed oil comes from. So we add a little of that to our noni tonic also. Mm-hmm. So when we say noni shots, because at the restaurant, someone coming out with a common cold, flu, someone having some allergic reaction, sinus is draining, the noni. Mm-hmm. They just come they come to the store like it's a bar. Let me get one of those noni shots.
Shots?
Yeah, because we sell it like a 1 ounce shot.
Okay.
And that's just at the...
So people who are going to get the health box, they need a big bottle.
You have to get the big bottle. It doesn't even make sense to get a small bottle like this, because the whole family need, the children need to take it. You have sore throat, issues. You talk about thyroids. You talk about the fibroids again. The noni helps to reduce those issues. So it's just a phenomenal product. And one last thing, it's best to be taken on an empty stomach. That's why I always say take it first thing in the morning. It's best to take on an empty stomach. One of the nicknames for noni is duppy soursop.
Yes.
Yeah, duppy soursop. As I say, it can resemble a soursop. And people, at times past, people used to be afraid of the noni, the noni fruits. But as I say, knowledge over body. We come to learn that over 2,000 years ancestors have been using this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful product.
Wow.
You're investing in yourself. You invest in your house. You invest in your car. You buy these pretty clothes. Listen, invest in what's going into your body. That's what really makes you and keeps you. Longevity. That's what you want in life. So they're never tired. You remember my story about my granduncle, right? Mm-hmm. About his roots tonic. Yeah. Oh, growing up, I used to be, loving it, fascinated with it, the taste, and just how it makes me feel.
Yes.
So, R.I.P. again, may soul and energy lives on. Roots tonic. This is one of Jamaica indigenous ancestors that have been making these tonic. Like, imagine Bonnie Whaler. Toots Ebert, you know, Bob Marley. These guys used to drink this tonic in Trenchtown, never tired. Matter of fact, the Hill will tell you that I think it was Bunny Wheeler or Toots who actually give it the name Never Tired. And again, the trainers, the jockeys, these are what they drink. And the great thing about these tonic, or this tonic, I'm gonna say this tonic, it's not harsh. It has a smooth taste. For instance, you drink this tonic like right now. When you go to sleep tonight, you're gonna have the best sleep. You see, when you wake up in the morning, so much energy. It is active when you're active. You have to sleep. Remember, your nervous system. A lot of the ingredients in this has to do with the nerves. It nourishes the nerves. The receptors are what they get the blood force of it first. Yeah. So it constantly under stress. It under just bombarded.
So this is working in reverse. Other energy things give you energy.
Yes.
Feeds that, but this
repairs.
Constructively realign the nerves.
That is correct.
So
it goes to the root.
The root of energy is not so much energy.
No, it's not a burst of sugar, carbohydrate. No, it's not.
Energy is about making the body being as functional as possible.
That's what it is.
Why is it special in Jamaica to have the Jamaican version?
Well, as I said, Jamaica is located on the 33 parallel. Jamaica is specially located in the world. So in the Atlantic, of course, in this section, you'll definitely find healing. It's very important. So we know that geographic location is very important for a lot of things. And the sea moss is no different. This is a seaweed. The seaweed is very important, just as the herbs on land are very important. The sea on the herbs in the sea is just as important. Remember, over 75% of our body is water. Mm-hmm. And the fish eat this. Why eat the fish? Eat like the fish. Over 92 minerals and vitamins is locked in this. Your body requires 105. This is a supplement. This is a complete supplement. You talk about magnesium, iron, calcium, vitamin A. The old-fashioned way of doing this, you wash it, soak it, and then the following day, when you soak, for instance, this is like 3 times or 4 times the amount if you should put it in a bucket of water when it's soaked. Nowadays, and a lot of people is catching on to it, the sea moss gel. Wash it, soak it, blend it into a gel. This is a sea moss gel. And what happened with the sea moss gel? A lot of people or folks are getting into this because you can just
open and mix with also spirulina,
anything,
and maca,
anything,
and turmeric.
You can if you're making a smoothie,
yes,
you can just add it to your smoothie.
Boom, the gel. It doesn't spoil.
The funny thing is, and I personally tested the shelf life.
Yeah,
I blended some and put it down for about 2 weeks. It preserves itself, and that's another good product. Fish, you can just have it as it's raw as it is. So I need these for the bones. This has almost all their daily supplement, and it's coming from a plant-based, a holistic source. That's why it's important. That's why you must have. Coconut oil possesses a certain chemical in it that helps with Alzheimer's, memory issues, long-term memories especially. So, remember, in the 70s, in this island, a set of coconut we call the indigenous coconut. Mm-hmm. They're very small. Extract the oil from it and extract the oil from one of the modern hybrid coconut. The taste will be different and the effect, the medicinal component is way more. Mm-hmm. It's more dense, more concentrated. And even just by just grating it and using the milk, as I say, the taste is just so
it's good for memory. Why cold press? What does that mean?
All right, the difference with cold press coconut than the the common way of extracting the oil. Again, the less heat you apply in getting the oil, the more wholesome.
Yes, it's like you're having it raw.
It's basically, again, so it's minimal heat. You're talking about your belly and, weight issue. A simple tablespoon of this a day will actually help you to shed the pound away too.
Wow.
That's how dynamic it is. High cholesterol, surprisingly. Remember at one point they said coconut oil, it's high bad cholesterol.
Yeah.
But they didn't tell you which one is the cholesterol. It's high in. It's the good cholesterol. Depression, of course,
Yes.
is another part. So it's good to have this. So you can just throw it on your salad.
Yeah, I put this in my tea.
And you put it in your tea. This product, is good for the body. It pulls toxins out of your skin, typically, of course. So if you want, for instance, even if you have a cut and you want it to heal twice as fast, you put a little bamboo charcoal on it, and I guarantee that it dried up so fast, you'll be like, wow. So, for instance, I'll tell you this, even people that they have serious, probably a foot ulcer, a sore that's very difficult to get healed. This product is good for the body, for one. It pulls toxins out of your skin, typically, of course. So if you want, for instance, even if you have a cut and you want it to heal twice as fast, you put a little bamboo charcoal on it, and I guarantee that it dried up so fast, you'll be like, wow. So, for instance, I'll tell you this, even people that they have serious, probably a foot ulcer, a sore that's very difficult to get healed. It's diabetic. You put some, probably you make some, either castor oil to it.
Tell me preparation. How do you prepare? It's charcoal.
It's charcoal. So what happens is after
the physical body, it's not to take in.
Of course, this is to take in too, because what? This bamboo charcoal, it's good for upset stomach. So you all right, say you didn't eat all day. You got, so you get gas. A tablespoon of this in a cup of water, helps to expel gas. You're experiencing vomiting. This will stop vomiting.
Yeah.
Diarrhea. You're having a rapid movements of diarrhea.
Talk about it.
This will actually stop the diarrhea. Again, we're talking about acid reflux. This will help in acid reflux. Heavy metals. This helps to detoxify the body also.
All right, give me a daily intake. How to take it in?
A tablespoon is my recommendation. 1 tablespoon in a cup of water.
When?
It's best to take before 12. Because what happens now, when you take this bamboo charcoal, you want to drink a lot of water to flush out the system. So, for instance, you have your little 6-year-old child. Come home, eat something, food poisoning or anything, suffering from the area, vomiting.
Upset stomach. So I get up in the morning, I take a little teaspoon, put some water, and drink it.
Well, if you just want to take it like that, a tablespoon is very effective for, as I say, removing the free radicals, heavy metals.
Every week or?
Alright, say you want to do a detox. You take this for about 5 days.
Got it.
I'm second. Eventually, you want to have this in the car for people like to eat out. Because remember, if you get food poisoning, this is what you need. Yeah, this is used in the hospital for that. For instance, you can just apply, make a paste with it.
Okay.
You can just use a oil or some
Mix it
oil.
with some
Just mix it with something, coconut oil.
Fresh coconut oil.
Yeah. So arrowroot. Listen, every Jamaican, I would say over the age of 40, at some point as a youth, grew up on this before Infamil and all those stuff. Arrowroot powder. This is a porridge you give to baby. Gives them energy and nutrients. The arrowroot powder. It's to make a porridge. And guess what, Randy? Yeah. This is great for the skin. People who have skin issues.
Put coconut oil.
You can even mix some with your bamboo charcoal and your coconut oil. Listen, man.
Just rub it on the skin to clean up your skin.
Rub it on your face and that's where the tummy tuck really comes in. Mm-hmm. This is a tea bag. It is formulated with some herbs that is known and proven to cut fat, because it's fat we're cutting. Excess fat. Your body don't need excess fat. And who have low sperm count,
build them up.
Build them up, man. And female who has fertility issue, I clean them up. Mm-hmm. And they have a family that is complete with children. Mm-hmm. So this pack here is a great start once you follow the instruction, because there's a certain time when I would want you to take it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You take it probably a couple of days before you see your period, your menstrual. So it's all about, as I say, the science of
so are those actual tea bags in?
These are all tea bags.
Make it easy for you.
Making it easy for you. Oh.
Just add water, no sugar, no honey.
No sugar, yeah. But the settlement nerves, I must have, I really think this is a must have.
Settlement nerves.
Settlement nerves. Okay. There's so much people going,
sleep problems.
And the stress in the world.
Got it.
Especially right now, with people, the fear factor,
a must have.
It's a must have. This is a must have. And it's formulated again with some real nice, effective local herbs.
Wow.
To build up your, if you drink it, if you're drinking and never tired and, and you're drinking a tea bag of this, 1 or 2 tea bags a day, man, listen, blackstrap molasses is high in iron, very high in iron. So, you definitely want to use your molasses. A lot of people use a teaspoon of this in their tea also. Mm-hmm. It's, it's like a sweetener substitute. So your blackstrap molasses, if you're low in iron, you can use it as a sweetener. It has a lot of magnesium also. Again, magnesium is one of those minerals that is beneficial to the human development, especially the nervous issue again. Because as I say, the nerves get so much banging and help with pain also. So get your blackstrap molasses. Make sure it's blackstrap molasses. I wish you had started, because you would have seen the mucus that drop out of your eye.
Talk to them about this that you gave me. What's in it and what's
Alright. So this is the 2020 Vision eye drops. Of course, it's made from it's actually just making it the CBD base alone was effective, but me, I'm always just
do you use that?
But anytime I have any red in my eyes, as I said, the way I eat, my sight is just automatically 20/20. But like if I don't get
a lot of computers.
Just it clears
a lot of computers, and my eyes are getting fuzzy.
You need to use.
So you say it's good for glaucoma?
Glaucoma, of course. It's good for night. If you have any glare at night driving.
Yeah.
It's good for any eye issues.
Got it.
Any eye issues you experience.
This is part of the must-have.
This is a must-have because, as I say, there's even I see a lot of young children that it's like from the womb to the glasses. So
got it.
This product right here now, it deals with the repairing the sinews, the cartilage, in the joints, getting rid of the excess acid. You know, there's so many people that is suffering from arthritis issues in the knees, in the fingers. And as I say, arthritis again, that stems from lousy lifestyle. A lot of fried food, you know, the processed food. So what happened, the cushions in the joints, it got eaten away. So with this here, and again, this has some purple molasses, this has the shamey old lady, the cheney root. It definitely has a lot, but I wouldn't say a lot, but the most potent, again, ingredients that you can find to deal with this specific. It's formulated for the pain and rebuilding the joints, all the missing sinews and tissues and cartilage just in the joint. Because the reason why what causes the inflammation is actually called the cushion got eaten. So it actually soothes the pain and then helps to repair. This is a top product here. This right here, the joint recovery. What actually for a while I've been, you know, formulating, studying, you know, the best herbs to combine for this arthritis issue. Because listen to me, I would say 1 out of 5 people has this issue. Wow. Especially when you're like over 40 and going up. The older you get, is the more this arthritis thing shows up. So a lot of people are suffering pain. Wow. Pain. And as I say, there's some buzzword in it. No, actually the cat's claw, we might call it.
Cat's claw?
Puss claw, yeah.
That herb?
And that herb is good for pain. Yes.
Okay, inflammation.
Yes, good for pain and inflammation, yeah, man. So that's like your aspirin or your Panadol.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. The sciatica. The sciatica issue. The sciatica is actually the largest nerve in the body. It actually started in the lower back and goes down to the knee. And you see, once that organ, that nervous organ, sciatica, gets damaged, personally, and I'm saying, you know, as I said, I like to speak on a personal, from a personal perspective. Personally, Randy, for years, I had this issue, sciatica, for years. I mean, I can remember days when I'm trying to catch a flight and it's like, you know, I'm kind of late and running to catch before they close the door, and it's like that shock, just boom. I have to just go down to the floor. That's how bad it was.
What caused it?
What causes sciatica again? If you strain your back, your lower back, you could start. That's your damage, your sciatica. Okay. So from the early days, I damaged my back.
Wow.
Yeah. So what happens
when you're running under stress?
Yeah, you're running, or you sit up too long.
Yeah.
It's like the back becomes so stiff, and then the leg, it's like you can't. When you try to get up, the pain is so excruciating. You can't.
So you take this. When does it activate?
Well, over my personal experience, I take it like within like an hour. The pain starts to soothe.
That's an herb?
The herb, the herbs that is formulated in it is like 3 main herbs. You have the turmeric, the holy basil in it, and the ginger, and then I use another herb for the pain.
Natural.
It's all natural herbs, but I'm telling you. So again, this is not about just covering up the pain. It's about healing.
Yeah.
You know, I can knock on wood. I don't have a sciatica issue anymore. Wow. You know, and specific product has helped a whole lot because, as I said, it works for me, so I recommend it a lot to people. If you take it consistently as I instruct, it will repair the nerves, the sciatica nerves, which is the largest, and a lot of people.
So even though maybe, so it's another must-have.
It's another must-have because, as I said, there's so much people living with pain. So this is the up, you know, the stamina done. This is a male enhancement.
Natural,
of course.
Honey goes in there, I guess.
Of course, honey goes after in it. You have a sauce of pearls in it, so you Medina. You know.
I'm gonna need 2 bottles up.
Yeah, man, this gets you up.
Yeah.
If you're lazy, this gets you up.
Tell them how it works.
Again, my instruction is, you know, for the male, for instance, you know.
Hold the bottle up because they're gonna
up, live wire up. Yeah, man, this is the upper. But for instance, you can take 1 a day if you want, if you know, depending on your situation. But if you know that yes, you have an appointment later on, you can take it like an hour before.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So you take 1 a day and you want to be up all day?
Well, you help whenever time is necessary. But
You don't want to go to work and be up. It's best to take it like before it's 5 p.m. in the evening, not early in the morning.
No, but it depends on, as I say, you have some people are difficult.
That needs it.
Yeah. So we want to get them prepared.
Got it.
You know, and again, this doesn't race your heart or give you any heart complication because you don't want to get any strokes while you're up.
And consult with your doctor again.
Yeah, man, with all the ingredients are listed. Even nutmeg is in this.
Nutmeg, yeah.
Nutmeg is another, what do we call it, aphrodisiac.
Wow.
Because again, it's good for the circulation issues. Cancerous tumor, again, prostate issue, anti-cancer, stress, anxiety too. But what's so special about this here? All right, for instance, it's good for the thyroid imbalance. Again, it also helps fibroid issues too. It helps with the reproductive organ, male and female, because prostate issues, it also shrink your prostate. Cancer issue, it helps to relieve those issues there. So it's like this is like a multi remedy because I have clients who purchase this it's really expensive, but I have clients who actually request like a large bottle of this because they use this and it's like the result. There's so much things it helps them with.
The answer.
They actually want to take it and I make sure they have the answer and share it with friends. Different indigenous herbs, you know, for instance, even in this, there's the cotton. We use the cotton tree is in this. And Oledin, another fabulous herb is called Oledin.
Wow.
Yeah, so
some other herbs too.
Yeah, so the herbs in this bottle is remarkable.
This is called the answer, and you say this is the one that helps to prevent the cancer.
I had plenty of success. I have the organic castor oil here. This is also cold. It's actually cold pressed.
Over.
So this, I'll tell you about. I mean, we know that castor oil is a phenomenal product. I use it a whole lot personally in my hair. I use it for pain, inflammation, topically, and it also works for constipation. As I say, remember the females, you can use it to pull to shrink your fibroids and pull cysts, tumors from your breasts. You can use it topically by applying the castor oil wrap. This is the garlic shampoo. The garlic shampoo now, this shampoo is formulated for people who have thinning hair, baldies issue. It even helps a little with gray hair, but it's mainly hair is just falling out. Repeat, it's good to when you're washing, you wanna washing your hair, applying it, you wanna stimulate the hair follicles. You wanna definitely massage it in. Because that's another important thing people don't do. They don't stimulate the scalp, the hair follicles. You have to stimulate it. And after you wash, then you use this oil. This is a fast and furious.
Fast and furious oil.
That fast and furious is what you use when you wash your hair with that garlic shampoo. It helps to thicken your hair. It helps to grow back your hair. You know, even if you're, as I said, even if you're suffering from baldness, by using it according to the instruction and doing what you're supposed to do, oil, the neem oil, you know, that oil right there again.
Neem, people.
Your neem, you know, your neem is, it's definitely helps to fight malaria.
How do you induce, apply? I know skin to mosquitoes. Talk to me.
It's of course it's a insect repellent. So you apply it on the skin for insect to repel.
Clean up the face for ladies.
You clean up your face and you use it in your hair too, as it helps to clean up your skin. And you can use it in just to clean the blood. Okay, this is a ginger oil I have in my hand. I don't know if you have a magnesium gel over there.
Yes, I do.
Please, because you see this again, while I was in the hospital, these are two products that I passionately use, and I could say, listen, the pain, it's therapeutic to the highest.
How do you use it?
What I did, I applied the ginger oil first.
To the surface?
To the surface of the skin, underneath my foot bottom, wherever exposed on the damaged foot I could find, up to the knee to make sure, because there's a lot of pressure on the knees. You know, it hurts. So I massaged the ginger oil first. And then I give it probably around 15 minutes, let it sit there. Then I go over it with the magnesium gel.
The ginger oil for pain.
Definitely, yeah, man. It's therapeutic, man. It's for the muscle, everything.
Wow.
You know, anti-inflammatory.
Then after that, you apply.
I apply the magnesium gel, and listen, as I tell you again, I didn't take the painkillers, so I had to rely mainly on these two products in the hospital because I couldn't get any turmeric tea or anything like that. So these are the two products I use as a therapy, pain therapy, relaxing therapy, and it works. Wonders. Did I say the power of magnesium?
Oh, and how do you make this?
Well, you use you get the magnesium, you get it in a gel, and then we had a couple of special blend to it.
Nice. So for pain, so we have outer body, inner body, face.
And since we're talking about massage, we have also the body massage oil. This is a mixture. This is a mixture of your pimento oil, and that pimento oil is phenomenal with your ginger.
Wow.
Yeah, this is.
So you guys make these
product. Well, this product actually, we partner with
someone else.
Yes, someone else. We do a lot of partnership also because we believe in community.
Look, see people.
Community. Community effort.
They're not going to break. Hey, this is the, I love this. I have this body oil.
Yeah, man. It's good for massage, deep tissue massage. Definitely, if you want to use that. This is a rosemary oil. I don't know if you're familiar with rosemary.
Yeah.
Rosemary is another beautiful oil. Again, from your hair
down to
beard,
skin, everything.
Keeps you calm.
It's very therapeutic. You're having issues sleeping, and what happened with rosemary? You know, you're having a little headache, mild headache.
Put it forehead. Wow, rosemary oil. This. Mm-hmm. Can you burn this in a little thing?
You can do an infuse. Yeah, you can burn it in an infuse or some water and
make it smell the room.
And just make your room smell so therapeutic, man.
Yeah,
definitely. Asthma. We have a lot of asthma issue. A lot of people, a lot of even children come into this world with asthma. Wow. And what's great about this bronchitis, it also helps with any respiratory issues. You know, tighten of chest, so it clears up the, widen the bronchial passage.
The bronchial. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Asthma.
So it's an asthmatic tonic right here.
So how will you take this?
Like that, you'll take about 4. We recommend 4 ounces each day.
What does that look like? What 4 ounces look like?
4 ounces is approximately. Oh, this bottle right here is actually 4 ounces.
So you need a lot of these.
Well, it depends on how serious your
asthma is.
Yeah, because it's potent. The ingredients that we use are very potent.
Depends on your age or your size?
Yeah, depends on your age. Children, we recommend giving them, like from 6 to 12, you give them 1 ounce twice daily.
And check with your doctor.
Definitely.
Wow. So this will give them, how will it work for them? What would they feel?
Well, how would they feel? Well, they don't need a pump after a while. That's the thing, you don't need a pump after a while.
Well, let's a disclaimer. Check with your doctor. We don't want to tell, hey, drink this to get rid of your pump.
No,
but that's the goal.
Yeah, I mean,
talk about your proof of that.
Well, my first proof was, I think it was a 9 or a 12-year-old. It was a child who was my first proof. Mm-hmm. And from that, there's countless proof.
They keep taking it?
And the thing is, they take it for a period of time until they don't have any issues.
All right, well, let's see, guys. Check it out.
About keep taking it. They take it until the issue is gone.
Just clear up the lungs.
Clear up the lungs. Because the problem with asthma is, of course, the chest gets tight because the passage is not enough space. So the ingredients, it helps to widen those.
Oh, all right. That's a serious one.
Definitely. And this is a chocolate. So the other day you see, I don't know if you had saw the dogs, the puppies outside, they had chewed up the soap. This is actually the chocolate soap. They don't eat it careless.
The animals, people eat it, or your kids might eat it.
Yeah,
the chocolate soap made out of pure
chocolate, Jamaican chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Jamaican chocolate.
The one they go on the tree, we call it
that is
yellow and green and purple. The chocolate soap.
Chocolate soap. Smell it. I used to, when they grind that chocolate, I used to just pick it up and just.
Man, I have to give this to someone as a gift.
Yeah, man.
Guys, imagine most of all the stuff is mine. Wow, get your own.
Get your own. Exfoliator, man.
Wow. Smells
chocolatey.
Amazing.
Amazing, man. It's amazing. Now you see why the dog didn't eat it.
Wow.
Okay, well, these 2 products left right here, since we're in skin essential.
Skincare.
Skincare. We have, talk about the bamboo charcoal soap.
Oh.
So.
Ladies, more beautiful.
Yeah, man. Now, let's say you use the bamboo charcoal soap and you're just gonna love the result. You're just gonna love what it does.
Google it, check it out.
Definitely. And there's some MC'd oils we use.
So you have a special way to make this?
There's a special way to make it. Of course, even if you see it other places,
coming from Jamaica.
And what I love about it, as I said, the base ingredients,
we produce it.
Got it.
You know,
The best.
it's the best.
The best sunshine.
Definitely. So we talk about we spoke about the bamboo charcoal.
This
Right?
is bamboo charcoal.
This is actually the bamboo charcoal cleanser. So this is actually a body wash.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you can get it in the body wash.
Wow. So with this, you can just, in the shower, put it on your rag and
Put
then...
it on your rag, or if you just want to have it as a face scrub.
Wow.
And that's the body. That's the
Are they
body
going to be
charcoal.
clean? Like I mentioned. Woo. All right.
And lemongrass oil, or the fever grass.
Yeah.
I know you're familiar with the fever grass. This again, repel mosquitoes and...
You could burn it in a
No, just by putting it
skin.
on your skin. Again, you can actually put it
I want to
infuse
test that.
Yeah, man, you can. And I say, definitely with the time we're living in too, if you put it in an infuser or in a water over the stove, inhale
it through the kettle. We did that down here to clear your sinus.
Clear your sinus and actually make sure that
If you snore a lot.
and make sure any bacteria,
It kills the bacteria in your lungs and
bacteria
stuff.
in your lungs, especially steaming it. So you can just make sure these area while you wear your mask.
That's the anti-malaria.
And
Fever grass.
fever grass has been around.
And if that's the case, that's what's good for the thing now.
Definitely, that's what I'm telling you.
Got it.
So you want to use that all the time.
How often you use that? You steam it.
This,
Yeah.
you really and surely, if you can do it twice a day, morning and evening,
Wow.
before you go out, when you come back in.
Keep your sinus clear.
Keep
You
it-
throw a little in the kettle
Yeah, man.
and make the kettle go off.
And guess what, too? The next wonderful thing that does, it reduce fever. There's plenty male that is now experiencing an enlarged prostate. There's some that enlarge with even cancer. So this is formulated to shrink the prostate, to bring the prostate level down, so even the difficulty of, passing your urine, is relieved that. Your guinea, your red fever grass is inside of this.
The Jamaica Health Box Starter Box includes 6 products designed to improve overall health: circulation tonic, enhances blood flow, reduces swelling, and increases oxygen to the heart; colon cleanser, cleanses intestines, removes toxins, and improves body oxygenation; noni detoxifier tonic, boosts the immune system and energy, and treats various health issues including allergies and arthritis; Bisivera tonic, cleanses liver, kidneys, and lymphatic organs, and boosts energy; blood purifier, purifies blood, reduces cholesterol and blood sugar, and improves skin health; never tired roots, energizes the body and nourishes the nervous system. Visit JamaicaHealthBox.com or call 929-3140106. Lioness Ready Multivitamin blends essential vitamins, minerals, and plant-based extracts, including plant extracts and antioxidants. From cranberry extract to green tea extract, these botanicals support heart health and boost your defenses against oxidative stress. Vitamin A supports vision and immune function. Vitamin C boosts immunity and promotes collagen production. Vitamin E shields against oxidative stress, nurturing heart health. Calcium carbonate and magnesium build strong bones. Vitamin D enhances calcium absorption and immune function. B vitamins aid in energy production. Zinc supports immune health and skin. Biotin promotes healthy hair, skin, and nails. Embark on your wellness odyssey. Visit JamaicaHealthBox.com or call 929-3140106.
Lion Ready Multivitamin. Vitamin A supports vision and immune function. Vitamin C boosts immunity and collagen production. Vitamin E protects cells and supports skin health. Calcium and magnesium build strong bones and aid muscle function. Vitamin D enhances calcium absorption and mood. B vitamins aid in energy production and brain health. Zinc and biotin support immune health, skin, hair, and nails. Botanicals enhance cardiovascular health, immune function, and overall wellness. Embrace the Lion Ready lifestyle. Visit JamaicaHealthBox.com or call 9293140106.